Happy Friday. It is Friday. Hope you guys are all having a great week so far. I know it's been holiday week, so this week I'm sure has been crazy for most people, and it's getting to be more holidays over the weekend. Hope you guys are all doing something relaxing and fun. I'm going to get into this in just a second. Hold on, y'all. I'm multitasking. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late too. We had a tragedy strike. So I have a kid at the vet with one of the garage kitties. She's got something going on with her leg, and the oldest started having a panic attack. So she has a swollen rear foot and leg. And I guess we are Kenzie took her to the vet, so we'll see what happens with it. Hey, Julia. Hey, Gray One. Thanks for becoming a member. Stargazer, K, Functions, Brit. What y'all up to? Nat Flo, Marcy. Yeah, we don't know what's going on, but she took her to one of the urgent vets, and what do you do with these things? Like, I'm so irritated. Don't even get me going on the whole situation around these cats because they're not our responsibility, but the other one won't let them. It's just, it is a mess and a half, but we're doing it. We're just taking it. Hey, Smiles, sending you huge hugs. Hey, Zoya, Watcher of Crazy, Donna, Sheila, Shop. What y'all up to? I'm going to play the intro right quick, and then we will get going. I'm going to address a few things pretty simply, and then we're going to do one more round of smut content today. That's what we're going to call my new tabloid BS drama streams. We're going to call them the smut content because it works. Because it's really just low-hanging fruit that doesn't take any brain power to do. I sound like a frog, so excuse that. I'm not turning my camera on because I look like dog shit, but let's get into this. All right, y'all. It is Friday, and I have seen the internet is melting. So I'm going to address a few things that have been brought up over the past few days that I don't even know. Like, it's just craziness out here. Hey, Fireflies, your gal, Susan. Yeah, I hope she's okay too. It's a bad situation all around. Like, they're not our cats, but we're trying to make sure they're okay. But Kenzie's a bleeding heart, and I mean, just started having a panic attack. I was on the phone, and she just started bawling. Like, she's got such a bleeding heart, so she's off to the urgent care with the cat to make sure the cat's okay. So it's a mess. We have enough going on that taking responsibility for all these random dumped animals is not on my high priority list, but trying to make sure Kenzie's okay too. It's a juggling act. So I just hope it's not something serious. I'm assuming she got bit by something or sprained it or something. She's got some swelling though. It's about double the size of the other leg. So definitely needs to be checked out. Hey, Mercedes girl. I do love the new intro song too. Hey, Stonefly Blue. All right. Hey, Nikki. How are you guys? How's everybody? before we get into this. Oh my gosh. No, Kay. That's some shit. Oh, I hope everything's good. You got your hair cut, acupuncture, massage. Good. You're resetting after the holidays. Oh, okay. I love her bleeding heart too, but I tell you what, sometimes her bleeding heart costs me a fucking fortune. Her bleeding heart and wanting to take care of everybody and every animal. Like, this has been a life for us. We've rescued jackrabbits, birds. We've rescued all sorts of things. And yeah, mama's tired. Mama is worn out financially and emotionally because she takes it harder than the cats do. Yeah, I do too. I hope it's nothing serious. Yeah, Sheila, I think this one I'm probably going to be stuck with. I have a feeling. But I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I don't want to see anything injured or anything, but it's a whole shit show. It's a whole shit show. Hey, cool gamer. Okay, so I'm going to address a few things that have been brought up in other streams recently. I've already addressed this situation out front vocally pretty. I think it was last week. Oh, Donna, that's amazing. She is like shopaholic, or not. She is like Snow White with all the freaking animals. I tell you what, it's Nikki, I don't know. It could be anything because they're outside cats. They run around the entire neighborhood. They're just a colony, and it's been cold out, so we've been letting them sleep in the garage, but it's just been she could never be of that ruby blue. Hey Perry, she can't handle any type of, oh my God, no. She would be on the floor in a puddle of tears all day. Like, she literally was having a massive breakdown with this kitty, even the cat limping. Like, she cannot handle injuries or anything like that. She would melt. It would be terrible. Hey Devious. Hey T. Yeah, they just let me just say, and the sibling of the other little white one is out here in the garage. She's the tame one, thankfully, that is injured, so it wasn't that hard to catch her. So she got her cat, and we got her in a kennel, and she's off to the vet with her. Hey, Christina, miss you. But yeah, it's just too much. Oh, Christmas trees. Yes, cats love trees for sure. For sure. Okay, so there's, as you guys all are pretty well aware, there is a lot of drama going on in communities that kind of overlap to some of the island here and there. There's a lot of stuff going on over at Queen Bee's. There's a lot of stuff going on at Jones and Nunya. All of Granny's Watching, I think, has been covering it. I can't tell you the ins and outs of it, but I have been brought up in a few different things. Yesterday, I didn't even know. I popped into Queen Bee's, and independent thinker took panel and was trying to explain something to me. And I was in the chat and I was like, look, I could care less. And it's not that I don't care about people that are involved in this situation. I just am not privy to all of the information, what's going on, where this all stems from. I don't overlap in those areas. I'm lost too. Hey, Megs, good to see you. I stay lost 99% of the time. You guys know I'm very vocal about where I go, where I don't go, what I do, what I partake in. I'm not in Discords. I'm not in group chats. We've never had a group chat behind any of the mods. We don't have a mod chat. We don't have anything like that. They have tried to run with that narrative, not that group of people, but other groups that I have unfortunately had a year and a half of nonstop harassment from. And I'm talking about the anti-community. The extreme anti-community. That group of people has been enough for me to deal with. But in the beginning of this, there was a lot of shit. So I have talked to Independent Thinker a couple times in email. The last time, I think it was in August when I was moving. So I didn't even pay attention to really what was going on, nor did I care to, not against Indy or anything like that. But I guess it was brought up on Jones's panel that her and Joneson and Indy, and I don't remember who else they even said was a part of the conversation, nor do I care. We're talking about me in a Discord call. You guys, I don't give two shits. I will be, oh, Megs, yes, please do. Please text me. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Love you guys. Oh, give him a hug for me. I'm so glad he's home. So glad he's home. Hey, King Yukon. I have enough in my personal life going on at all points and times. As you guys know, it's just craziness for me. I do not keep track of shit that doesn't involve me. If it doesn't involve me or like involve my family, I could give two fucks less. I hate to say that, but that's just how I move. That's how I've always moved. I do everything out front. I tell you guys what I'm doing. I stand on it and I will never change that. So any of these conversations that are being used back and forth, I don't care. I hate to say that. And I'm not trying to be rude about it, but I just don't care. The attempts that have been nonstop to involve me in this shit or somehow get me in the middle of this, I've never been a part of that. I was never a part of Queen Bee and Nunya's relationship, had nothing to do with that, didn't know what was going on, wasn't privy to that. I side-eyed the fuck out of everybody from, hey, B Fergs, good to see you. I side-eyed the fuck out of everybody. You guys know I'm an equal opportunity hater. I stick to what I say. I say what I say. I don't need anybody to co-sign shit for me. I don't need anybody to fire up lives to defend me. I just don't move like that. I've never moved like that. I never will move like that. I'm a lone soldier by nature. That's just who I am. But there has been constant attempts to involve me in this shit that doesn't involve me. There has been constant poking at stuff, and I'm not talking about like I don't know where it's coming from, but now today somebody obviously is in Queen Bee's email, which is totally fine, but they are rewriting history, and I know that's been happening with her situation a lot, but they are feeding her misinformation about Penelope. Well, most of you were around for the Penelope days. Most of you guys know exactly what the fuck happened with Penelope and 100% how that went. There is not a single fucking regret about a damn thing that happened with Penelope. And if you want to watch those videos, they are every single one. I have never hidden a video. There is nothing that's taken down. You can go watch it for yourself and see everything that I've had to say. I've said out front, I've stood on it, and that's where I stand. I had emails threatening my children. I had her threatening that she was going to have her attorney watch every one of my fucking videos. Everybody knows what happened there. I don't know who is trying to rewrite history. I see a lot of names popping up recently that are nothing but drama, that have been nothing but drama, that I had issues with over a year ago, that got called out face to face on my channel, and we parted ways, and that was that. There is nothing that's changed. No, not the same Penelope from the 90-day community. Penelope Lane, she was part of the antis and Molly. Now, I guess it's being claimed that Nunya doxed Penelope. Please show proof. That has been a claim that has been thrown out there by Veda Jade and a few other people for quite some time with no fucking proof. I am not behind any account that ever doxed Penelope. I said what I had to say. I put her name in posts on Facebook. As you guys know, most of you still don't even know what posts they are. Most of you still don't have a fucking clue. I told you what I did. I told you where I stand, and I had every right to do it. And it went to law enforcement because she was threatening my fucking children. There is always going to be the opportunity for me to stand here. Now, what they're blaming Nunya for, they're taking shots at that shit. It's just stupid, but it is what it is. Yeah, Kay, they're really trying to rewrite history on some shit. But these are the people that have been lurking in the shadows. Penelope is still around. She still associates with the same people she associated with that took panel over a year ago, that fucking tried to smear me then. None of this shit. They're trying to take shots at Nunya, but what they're really doing is taking shots at me. I'm the wrong motherfucker. Let me just say that, because I've stood on the same thing I stand on today that I have always stood on, and I've told you out front what the fuck I do. You fuck with my family, I'm going to know everything about you, and I will absolutely keep it to myself, but you will be damn foolish to think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is it the same one, Satan? I don't think it's the same one. You guys all watched that go down. I didn't dox her out front publicly. They're trying to blame Nunya for doxing her now. She was beefing with Michelle's community at the same time. She was going at Michelle. She was doing Katie content. She was doing all this shit. She was fucking with people. Then magically, after she was fucking with Michelle, she became a Michelle mod. Like, we all watched it go. She ain't nothing but fucking trouble. She ain't nothing but a fucking stupid ass, big mouth, hide her hands, bullshit, fucking I got to stalk her. I got to take a break when shit got too hot because the heat turned up. It is what it is. Oh, same one, Satan. Ashley, you're a new name to me, but you're talking about congrats on the baby and stuff. I saw your comments. I don't know who the hell you're talking about or who the hell you think I am. You might have me confused, but Anyways, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. And I will stand where I am, where I always stood on that. They're trying to rewrite some of that shit. I'm the wrong one because you're trying to take shots at Nunya and you're taking shots at me. And I'm the wrong motherfucker to continue to take shots at. And I know where it's coming from. I see it. I see it. I see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ashley, that's what I thought. Yeah. I was like, wait, who is she talking about? You're like, thanks for the ride. I was like, I don't fucking know who the hell you're talking about or what you're talking about, but ain't got shit to do with me. These are shots that have been trying to take, people have tried to take at me. I have been circle jerked around this fucking internet and these communities for over a year and a half. I've gone my rounds with a lot of these people. I have done with all of this shit. It has been what it is. Yes, the truth. That's what I thought. It was two different Penelopes. Yeah. There is a Penelope from the 90 Day community, and there is a Penelope that came from Molly and a part of the anti community too. Penelope Lane, aka Lori Lane. That's her Facebook name. It's not fucking doxing her. Um, no, I did not create a goddamn account of Penelope. I've never moved like that. If I wanted to fucking dox her, I'd put it out here fully in front of you guys, and you would have known why I did it. Because you don't fucking threaten my kids. And me just, oh yeah, cute little things. We showed all that stuff. It is what it is. If anybody wants to walk back down that memory lane, I can walk you down it without even blinking my eyes. And I have all the fucking proof. Every one of my goddamn videos is still up that sits today. There's been a lot of those people that are popping their heads out and trying to intertwine in themselves in this drama that have been called out on this page for their fuck shit all along. The difference is when I get in that shit and I have to defend myself, you guys know what I'm doing and you know why. And there is a very limited people that I know who the fuck they are, and it's because they fucked with my family or fucked with Kyle's business. And I will stand right here and tell you straight to your face, I don't give a shit until you've been in my shoes and had what I've had done to me over what you guys have seen publicly. I'm not hiding shit, never had to hide shit, never had to do shit dirty. I will tell you straight up what I have and what I don't have. That's the difference. That's why I have an island. That's why I stick to myself. I don't get in this shit with these people. When Nunya started getting in with the hive, I side-eyed the fuck out of the hive. I'm sorry. That's what it is. And it wasn't because of Queen Bee or anybody, but it was because when I first knew who they were, it was all to do with the Georgia shit. And we were looking at that shit. Well, I was looking at that shit of them completely pulling a death hoax on Marvon McCray, an ex-Marine veteran who was in a coma for attempting to take his life. That shit's serious to me. So when all the other sides of the drama and stuff were popping off, I was side-eyeing the fuck out of everybody. You guys know that. You guys know that where I stood. It was over time that I grew to really like some of the stuff Queen Bee does. There's other shit I don't get down with, and I don't go over there. That's how we are. That's adults. There's never going to be anybody on this fucking internet that does something up to everybody's standards at all times. I fuck up. We're all human. Everybody fucks up. There ain't nobody out here that's got clean goddamn hands. Not a goddamn one of you. Not a single fucking person on this internet can say that they've never done some shit that they don't regret, or said some shit that might be sideways at some point in time, or done something that they might not be proud of. But there's one thing I will tell you to your fucking face. I don't lie for you. I won't lie on you, and I won't lie to you. And that's the difference. I don't have to play these fucking games. And those same motherfuckers that fucked with me a year ago, Megs is my girl. Megs is my girl from way back when. I did. The truth. We're going to go over some of that today. Just so you guys know, I'm taking, like I said in the beginning of this, I'm taking some low-hanging fruit and some low-hanging shots because why the fuck not? I'm sick and I deserve it. After the year and a half that I've had, I deserve to take some low-hanging fruit and some pot shots. We're just going to call this the smut content, but we're leaving this shit in 2023. We've got a whole lot of good shit coming up in 2024, and it's not going to be the year of ridiculous and irrelevant assholes. I've done that shit for a year and a half now. I'm over it. You guys are over it. It is fun though. I'm not saying we're not going to cover her again in 2024 because let me tell you, there's court coming up and we're going to cover that shit. But, oh, gotcha, sis. Hold on, y'all. Oh no, she's got a bad fever too. Oh, well, fuck. I bet she's got some sort of infection. I hope that's not what it is, but I'm betting she's got some sort of infection. Yeah. And I'm not going to really I'm not really a true crime content. We're going to do some cult stuff. We're going to do some true crime stuff. We're going to talk about some local stories to me that involve a murder that happened over Halloween. We're going to talk about some real shit. We're going to get back on focus of victims and voices of victims. This is just some pot shots for me. So there's that. But okay. So as far as the drama shit goes, I don't give two shits, y'all. This shit doesn't involve me. My relationships with people, I don't move like that. If I considered you a friend at one point in time, then that's where it stays. I don't release personal messages. I don't record phone calls with people. I don't get down like that. That's never how I've been. That's never how I will be. If people do that to me, good for you. Cool. If you're that type of person, that shows me who you are. That's a you thing. That's not a me thing. If you have some bone to pick with me, you're going to pick it on your own, because I don't really care. Unless you fuck with me or my family to the point that some of these people is, you're not on my radar. You really have to make yourself known for me to really pay attention to you. And that's the truth. There ain't one time that you'll ever find that I look up my mods. I don't even know who half my mods are in real life, nor do I care to. I fuck with my mods. We might not agree on everything. That's good. There's a lot that people should be able to take and leave. And all that's happening right now is a huge divide in communities that really, it's affecting the subs. It's affecting the subs more than anybody. Yeah, I don't get down with that. Mercedes girl sharing personal DMs, doing all that shit. I don't. It's definitely a learning. Yeah. Susan, and here's the thing for me. I don't trust anybody. Truthfully, I don't trust a damn person to begin with. I'm very untrusting. But the few that I have allowed to myself to get close to, I have lucked out. I've lucked out so much. Hey, Mike, I have been super lucky with the group that I have cultivated, but it's because I don't try to tell anybody. I couldn't tell you where people go, what they like, what they dislike, who they agree with. I couldn't tell you because unless it affects me or my channel, I don't really care. You have to be pretty shady and do some shady shit for me to be like, I'm done with you. It really takes a lot. And once I do, my actions speak louder. I don't need to come out here and rip you apart. I'll let you be seen for who you are on your own. There is nothing more that will prove to people who you are than your own actions. That's a them thing. Let people be. Sheila, I don't know. I don't even know. I got text messages about it and I was laughing. Hey, Daisy girl. Hey, Rebel Rose. And I'm not a pick me girl either. Can we talk about the pick me girls right quick? I am feeling fucking froggy today. Can we just talk about pick me girls for a second? I ain't never been a wannabe prom queen, a wannabe fucking in the clique girl. I always was the mover and shaker that went from the potheads to the jocks to the in high school. That was me. That is still me today. I don't give a shit what your past looks like, what your future looks like. You guys know my sister's in prison. We talk about that. I come from a different life. I was raised on a farm. Unfortunately, due to other family circumstances, I've learned a lot about lifestyles I don't need to know, but I know and I've lived them. I've had taxmen knocking on my fucking doors trying to collect on shit that isn't my debt. Until you have lived the life that I have fucking lived, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and sit down, because a lot of you out here running your mouths acting like you are want to be in these in crowds and be accepted and trying to be something you're fucking not. Get over it. We are fucking, most of us are in our 40s and 50s, for criminity's sakes. Ain't nobody need to be a pick me girl. You ain't gonna go back and be a prom queen. Be yourself. It's a lot more fucking easy to be that same person over and over again than these out here running around in chats. Hey, look at me, flip flop. And I don't do fence riders. I've never done fence riders. I can't stand fence riders. You got a fucking fence pole up your ass. Miss me with that shit. I am black and white as they come. You guys know that. Don't fucking Ask me a question. I've told you guys up from day one. If you don't want the answer to your question, don't fucking ask me because I'm not going to sugarcoat shit for your feelings or mine. I don't got time for that shit. And I am sensitive as they come when it comes to my real life, things that actually fucking matter, people I actually care about. Like one of our islanders today lost a very cherished loved one. And all I wish I could do is reach out and hug that person because that person is a good friend to every fucking person. That good, I can't even imagine the hole in their heart they feel. That's the shit I'm sensitive about. I ain't sensitive about you talking shit about me on the internet or in discords or anything like that. It's fucking weird. Y'all look fucking weird. If I'm taking up that much time in your head, goddamn, find a hobby. Fucking do something. Most of you got fucking fence posts right up your wazoo and don't even realize it. Fence riding ain't fucking fun for nobody, especially on electric fence. There is so much more important shit out here than this petty shit. And I ain't taking sides on this shit. I fuck with Queen Bee. Nunya and me have had some amazing times. You guys know that shit. And you know what? What Nunya and I have gone through is no, but it's not fucking internet shit. Nunya and I's friendship is Nunya and I's. That ain't internet content. I'm not making Nunya into content. I'm making Queen Bee into content. I'm making their fucking beef or lack thereof or Jones. I don't fucking I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you what Jones and talks about. I don't watch her because I'm not interested in Dolly and those people, you guys. I think the shady shit that's been done to PJ is pretty fucked up on all aspects, but hey, that's me. But I can take and leave shit, okay? That's who I am as a person. Yeah, losing somebody at this time of year is fucking shitty. It's real shitty. But that's the thing. Like, that's the friends I fuck with. The people I ride with are real. All you don't see this. There is never one side of them that you're going to see in a chat that I wouldn't expect. T, Smiles, Sheila, Revival, Amethyst, all of them. What you see is what you get, and that's who they are at all points in time. And I'm so fucking lucky. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to name everybody in here because they're all of you. I'm so proud to stand with the Islanders, and I stand with my Islanders at all times. You guys know what to expect from me. There's none of this shit. If I'm doing shady shit, I tell you guys and laugh about it, and I tell you where to find it. Even my mods, when I knew who Penelope was, it took me fucking 5 hours when I decided to take a look into figuring out who this bitch was that was threatening my fucking family. It took me 5 hours to find her. And then because I didn't trust anybody, I gave them clues when they would come to me and ask me, who the fuck is she? It was like a scavenger hunt. Even my mods, my most trusted, Helen, it was like a scavenger hunt. I'd give them clues, tell them where to go. But do you think any one of them have done anything to her? Hell fucking no, they haven't. Because they know that I am not going to fuck with her. I handle it legally. And if that one wants to continue to poke and try and rewrite history, I'll tell you what's going to happen. It ain't going to be good for her. Let's put it that way, Miss Fake Mental Health Advocate. And that's the only reason I gave a fuck about who she was, because her threats to me meant nothing to me. Her threats of hiring an attorney, oh, yeah, come on. Get the fuck over it. These people are nothing but liars. Yeah, no, and PJ's not innocent. And Dolly's not innocent. No, nobody is innocent. Ain't nobody out here goddamn angels. They all have fucking halos held up by the devil horns, okay? But goddamn, people. And you can see, if you have been around the island and you've been around my crew, you know who's poking their heads out and stirring shit and taking their shots. They're trying to take shots at Nunya, but they're actually hitting me. And wrong motherfucking thing to do. Because we can go back down history lane. I mean, I am damn good at my timelines. If there's one thing I've taught anybody out here, it's you better fucking be able to timeline that shit, walk it back and forth. And when you do, you don't change the story. That's the funny thing. So many out here changing the story. You need to write scripts, bitches. Because most of you have lost the plot a long goddamn time ago. Some of this shit, it just ain't worth it. Some of the times you sit back and let these people show themselves for who they fucking are and let them show their asses. That's the best way, because there ain't nothing I can teach you about these people better than they can teach you themselves. And unfortunately, yeah, they might hurt some of you, but that ain't up for me to decide. If you were in my life at a period of time and I considered you a friend or somebody I fuck with, I hold that high. Whether or not I see a different side of things, whether or not we part ways, that's somebody I still fuck with. There ain't somebody in my life that I came out here and drag. You don't see me out here dragging people in my personal life that have done horrible shit to me, that have been through horrible shit. It's not who I am. Yeah, Megs, they do. They fucking do. And Megs has known me for years. And when we talk about chalkboards, we're talking about chalkboards because let me tell you, these bitches to me, and I say bitches openly as loving term of endearment. It's not that serious, people. I'm not really actually calling somebody a bitch. But we had people fucking with us way back in the day that we brought out the chalkboard for. I'm just not, I don't move like this. I don't do this shit. I could care less what anybody says about me. That's a reflection of you, not me. You talk about me, cool. That's a reflection of you. You got to sit with that. That guilt don't come over here. I can tell you on a hand how many people I know who they fucking really are out here. D, I've missed you. Hey, rapper. I can tell you who I know who they are, and you, each and every one of them, you guys would all, my Islanders would all be like, oh, yep, 100% you would know. You don't need, and you know what? When you have a good memory, you don't need a whiteboard. When you don't fuck with people and do dirty shit just to do dirty shit, like I said, it takes a lot. That button for me is really hard to push. It's real hard to push. But when you push it, be ready because it might be. I don't just drag people to drag people. Veda J tried getting my attention for over a year. I'm finally giving her some, and she is crying like a little bitch. Well, she's going to cry some more after today because girlfriend, I'm the wrong one. Oh, it's been the wrong one. Hey, Earth. D, it's so good to see you. The enemy of my enemy is never going to be your friend. This is some weird shit out here. It is so weird to me. That's why I get so sick of hearing this Facebook shit, these Facebook people, this Facebook shit. No, a lot of the people from Facebook are good damn people that just stand on what they believe and stay there. The truth is somebody from Facebook, and I fuck with the truth. The truth will tell you right to your face if you're fucking up, if she likes you, if she doesn't like you. She's bluntly honest too. And if you get in her radar, there's a reason for it. Megs, same fucking way. A lot of these people are from Facebook. And they're good damn people. They just don't put up with shit. And people trying to rewrite history. Erica, get out of my comment section, bitch. We ain't, just because people are moving around and you're looking for a new, no, go back over wherever you fit in, but you ain't going to fit in over here. Stay the fuck out of my comment section. Bitch, you said I called CPS on you 211 times. Get out of here. I ain't got time for you today, tomorrow, or any day. Got no sympathy for you. Shut up and go away. Go away. Yes, Megs. She's back around again. Erica with the goats. Yeah, Indy, I don't care. I could care less. I could care less what you guys talk about, anything like that. I don't know. I know what I know, and I stay where I stay, and that's it. I don't do the discords. I don't care who has conversations about me. I might find it weird sometimes. I find some of people's enjoyment of talking about me odd. I'm not that exciting, but hey, you know. But I really don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. Cooking swear, I'll be back. All right. So let's get back to topic today. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh, Kenzie's poor sis is really, really, she's having a hard time. Oh, canine rolls. Oh, welcome in. You got me on the best day. You got me on the best day. I'm sick and I'm really petty right now, and I'm just closing out the year with a bang. So people just poke. Like I overlap into a bunch of different communities. We created our own island because it's just kind of we're not really. I don't really do true crime. I came into this over a really tragic story and tried to bring light to the story that has still never changed. They still continue to rewrite history on that shit too. That just pisses me the fuck off. I'm so sick of people. Marvon deserves dignity at the end of the day, and that's it. That's all. Um, we do a lot of cult stuff. That's my main interest. We do a little bit of true crime stuff, that cases that I like to talk about. The one in San Antonio right now is really fucking me up. I am petty. I am petty as hell. And I have had the anti-KJ community after me for a year and a half because they've circle jerked me because they have nothing better to do because Katie obviously doesn't fill their cup of insanity. So they decided to make me one of their main targets. And well, it's not worked out very well for them. So a few of them have court coming up on January 11th. And one of them, her name is Tube Top Travesty, aka Beta Jade, aka Not a Brain Cell Left, aka should be rebranding her life because bitch, you can't even hide under an alt and get a new personality. You know, that's who we're gonna take a pot shot at today. We're just doing some low hanging fruit today. I fuck with some of the OGDC. I love some of those guys. Some of the shit they do, I don't like. I pop up here, there, everywhere. That's it. I love to do deep dives on shit. I research to hell and back. I'm a nerd. Oh, Susan, thank you so much. You guys, thank you. Bree, thank you. You guys are too kind to me all the time. Bree, Susan, you guys, seriously, thank you so much. And I got these stupid little buttons over here too that I like to play with sometimes and piss people off because why the hell not? I can do what I want, right? I can do what I want. Let's see which one. Like this. They call me Mrs. Doubtfire, by the way. Some days I'm a little bit thuggish, but I actually have lived the life. I've actually lived a little bit of that lifestyle. I just don't talk about it. But I'm your blonde, blue-haired little country girl that can act all prim and proper too if you really want me to. That's just boring though. That's boring. I did enough kissing ass my entire life. I don't got time for it to do it anymore. All right, let's go. So today, Miss Two Top Travesty is really butthurt because I used her own words to highlight the fact that she's been trying to bring other creators into a mess with me. She attempted to say that Dolly's community was responsible for somebody from her community. Two people from Dolly's community went to her about calling CPS on me, but she stopped them. She stopped them because she is, you know, out here being Captain Save a fucking hoe. Bitch, I don't need nobody to save me, especially you. Your cape, I don't even know. It's not even see-through lace at this point in time. Your cape will do nobody any good. You ain't saving nothing. You can't even save your own ass. Marcy. Oh, yeah. And they do call me the Hulk too, or Dick Nose. By the way, here, I'll show you guys how wonderful I look today. This is what they call a dick nose. At your service. It's a dick nose. I don't even know. I don't know why it's called a dick nose. I don't got no balls on my chin. I don't know. I don't get it, but hey, when you got nothing smart to say, you just, you know, well, whatever. So let's get into it. So I use people's own words to make them look like the fools they fucking are. And this one can't quite handle it. So she took a whole panel over. She called into Dolly's today, I guess. I got text messages about. I didn't watch all of it, but I heard it was a whole lot of like trying to plug her channel. That's kind of how she is. She's looking for a new community because people in her own community have seen her for the liar she is. So we're just going to quit. Oh, you guys are all too sweet. You know, they don't, you'll never bother me with taking shots at my look. We also have Fupa camera over here. I am very proud of my fupa and show it. I'm always in spandex. So there's that too. I've pointed at my butthole before. Like, there is nothing off limits over here. Okay. You just never know what you're going to get. So buckle the fuck up, get your helmet on. And Kyle's got a helmet obsession. Let's not even get into that. So she went on, called in over there, and she's like, nonsense is trying to get you to attack me. Where? Never once. Never talk to them. Don't need them to do shit for me. I don't need nobody to attack you. You do enough of your attacking yourself with your misinformation and lies continual. That's all you, baby girl. So I'm just going to take a quick reminder of what she said and what we played over and over again. This is from Supernatural Crimes with Nikki. And then we're going to fast forward because we left off when I was reviewing this the other day and listen to some more iconic shit, like some amazing shit she said that's really deep, intelligent, probably going to need some rocket science degrees in here to like figure it out because it's so amazing and earth-shattering news. Okay. If you don't know, I'm a complete smartass. Hey, Brantley. This was Thanksgiving. This 7-hour video that they did where I take up their mind space was Thanksgiving. So instead of spending the holidays, just like they spent Christmas Eve, EKC, spent Christmas Eve talking about me. I take up way too much space in people's minds out here. Way too much. Way too much. Way too much. We might need a detox program. You know what the funny thing is? All of the people I fuck with find it hysterical too. When we find out that they're wasting their holidays that they should be spending with family and friends and like making really amazing memories talking about me, we all find it extremely hysterical, but most of us don't even go watch. We just find it hysterical. Oh, Nikki, I got you. Girl, we're going to listen to some more of this shit because, she said a lot. But this is actually what she said about Dolly and Dolly's community. Just a quick refresher. I don't have to say this shit. She says it herself. Not once have I ever went to another creator and tried to weaponize another creator to go after Tube Top Travesty. Her mouth does that for her. In the same video, she threw shade at Bombshell. She's throwing shade at Queen Bee. She tries to drag everybody in because she wants people to just do this insanity when she just needs to go back to the plucking. And I think she's got a hair that she missed that might be tickling her in the wrong spot.
The most dangerous women on fucking YouTube. They gotta go. They have to got to go.
I don't care how.
By the way, I am one of those most dangerous women on YouTube. Can you even believe it with my dick nose and all? Like, I am what they consider dangerous. Holy shit. We live in two different worlds if I'm dangerous, baby.
It's going to get hurt, including them.
Right.
It's got to stop.
And Katie might have sent the reason why I think Katie's behind that part, because I haven't done content on nonsense at all. No post. There's not even a post on Facebook about her. So.
Oh God. And she always says this shit and people buy this shit. She came out last November poking at me. I blocked her on Facebook. Then she did video after video. She's done over 40 videos of just solely me. And every other video she talks about, she references me. There is not one video that she has not spoke about me in to this date. Not a single fucking one. I actually made her a playlist the other day. She has conveniently attempted to rebrand her channel and took down a lot of her videos on me. But not only she has done content on me, all of her little cronies in the extreme anti-community do content on me. We don't pay attention to them either because they're irrelevant bitches that nobody cares about. I'm not from that community, nor do I care about their hate of Katie, their like of Katie. I don't give a shit. They got proved wrong and they've been butthurt since. That's why we're here. But anyways.
Until yesterday. But since July, August, September, October, November, I get online and there's a stalker video about me while I'm live for 30 minutes. And I'm like, bitch, I haven't even looked at you.
We need a fucking danger. Who sings that song? We need a button now. Well, hold on. I'll play this one instead. I'm so dangerous. I told you guys I have stupid buttons.
In 5 months. And so I look in her chat and who do you know is in there?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, you put her up to doing this stream so you could use it for court. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so an ad came. You know how you play a video and an ad comes across your screen? An ad from Arizona comes across my screen, and that's her proof I'm stalking.
That was fucked up. Jill,
Oh wait, I started at the Queen Bee stuff where she outed herself on this one too. Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about this part too. God, she just can't help herself. Hold on, I'll back it up again.
okay,
Yeah.
depending on what you're
We'll listen to
watching,
this first.
you will get ads on your stream. Okay, like say, I'm looking up like an ingrown toenail. I'll probably get commercials for that for like the toenail.
Right.
Or some
Commercial
shit.
for Queens, Arizona, and I was doing Queen and Dolly content for 3 days. Queen Bee and Dolly content for 3 days. That's where that came from.
Jeez, like, oh my God, really? From a commercial that you have no control over from a
Yeah,
commercial. That's what you get
all
from
those
that?
targeted ads, right? You can't help it.
It was on purpose.
Oh my
Every bit of this
God.
is going on purpose, but it's okay because I'm going to fight back. I've numbed myself out from the last 2 weeks of hell she's put me through. So it's time to fight back. I'm not a person that just lays down, so it's okay. But
I know you're not, but I don't want you. I don't. Not that you are, but I feel. But if I was in your shoes, no matter who I had, it'd be like I'm fighting this on my own. Like it would feel like you're
I do
alone.
feel
Like
that
you
way.
do have support and you have people, but
Right.
you're your own person. You're there by yourself. We're not literally with you. Now, if we were
Exactly.
with you, I think that this honestly, I think we would help a lot more. But because we're not, it's like, yeah, we have channels. Yeah, you're on my channel right now, but I'm in Canada.
You
I
doing
can't even give
this
you a hug.
helps
I
me,
can't
though.
support you that way.
Hey, you speaking out with your voice.
She really tried to spin that. So those of you guys that don't know what this is about, she tried to say that she was doing Queen Bee content. That's why I targeted ad from my area in Arizona, which is Queen Creek, not Queen Bee. Queen Bee does not live in Arizona. And it's Queen Creek, not Queens, Arizona. But this was one of her spins. We covered this in the last low-hanging fruit. But I want to play, hold on just 1 second here. There is, I gotta find my timestamp again. Give me 1 second. Where she said, I never go over to Dolly, so it's kind of funny to me. But we're gonna fast forward to the, hold on. I know I sent it to somebody. I know I sent that timestamp to one of my girls. Give me a second. One momento. I did a whole video though on what she said, and it was stupid as hell because she tried to weaponize and say that Dolly's community is the one that did that, and that is never going to be the case. Never hold weight. I've never done content on Dolly ever. I don't even know much about Dolly to care. Just not going to be a thing that ever happens, but there's that. Hold on 1 moment here. Just a second. Where was that? Is it the 20 something minute mark? Oh goodness. Come on, Becky. I'm not on top of it today. Okay, let's just fast forward. I'll find that and we'll go back to it, but I'll replay her words. But we did a whole stream of that. But let's go to like the 3-hour mark because that's kind of where we left off last time. You guys have heard all that stupid shit she spewed. Okay, so we're going to go up here to the 3-hour mark and let's see what iconic shit she can say.
They fucking don't stop, man. Like it's constant every day. They're like speculating about what we're doing or what we're gonna say, and oh my God, like it's fucked up. It's obsessive.
I know.
Really is.
Like if somebody accuses me of being something, I don't pay no mind to it because I know I'm not that person. But you know you're fucking guilty. If 6 months later you're still pissed that you're being accused of being somebody, that person ain't said shit in months, and then you're asking for the proof. Bitch, go look at your Twitter. That is the proof. That is the proof. They match right up with those fucking emails. Girl, come on. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, you might sound different. Nobody was accusing you of being that, like the person that with the red hair in the bottom.
Yeah, we never accused her of being her at all. We're saying that they just used that fucking name to fuck with us. Damn right.
You're impersonating her. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. And and she has more than once, you know, over the years.
It kills me because it's hard for me to even believe these people are adults. It's like, are these people 5-year-old fucking kids? I mean, y'all sit on Twitter all day and fucking harass people. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. I would be embarrassed.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like,
they sit on there and trash people all day long.
Their leader, Rock, which was like a.
Sorry, you guys. Kenzie just called with an update on the kitty. Just for you guys that want to know. The vet thinks that she got bit by another cat and she's got an infection. She's got a really high fever. And so they are going to give her antibiotics and treat her for that. So just so you guys have an interesting, we'll continue on. So cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, vets are so fucking expensive too. And this is an outside kitty. Anyways, okay, back to this shit show. Happy belated birthday, Mandy. Ooh, happy belated birthday. The truth, what's which part? Which part? Come on, Bubba. Come on, Dex. Come on. Okay, now I'm paying attention. Kenzie's on the up and up now. She's called. Come on, buddy. He's like, Mom, I want to sit outside. I'm assuming she probably got in a fight with one of the other cats outside. So that's probably what's going on. Can you guys hear me still? Yeah, you guys can. Okay. Anyways, there's an update. I know. And she's the sweetest fucking cat too. You guys know that I'm going to end up stuck with this. Oh, yeah. The truth. Yeah. Supposedly I don't have a life and sit online 24/7 all day long. Okay. That's why I know everything about everybody. Just joking. I just have people that know all sorts of stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's go. Let's continue on.
Fucking 40-year-old kid. So, I mean, I get that. They're trained pretty well.
Oh, and of course, the crazy person is tied in with them, fueling them up. So,
yeah, of course.
Who's the crazy
artist says they're using that as a diversion, not just in this circle, but over in the Coley Roadhog circle as well as some others I've seen. Wow. So they're fucking everywhere, man. Well, not just with us.
I think what happened with Nat was they knew from the beginning she had mental problems, and they were like, if any of us.
Okay, for those of you guys that might not be aware of what they're talking about here, this is a person that was around years ago that was way before me. I had nothing to do with this. Don't even know these people. Don't know the ins and outs. This was during the Toddy Westbrook, all of that stuff. Supposedly, Vada claimed in this previous two, just to kind of give you a rundown of where we're at. She claims she was brought in. Am, we miss you. Love you. Hope you're having a great day at work. She claimed that she was brought in 2 years ago to investigate all this bullshit. Anyways, yes, Teresa, she is. And by the way, Nikki on panel with her, who was hosting this panel, is in the comment section. Nikki has been nothing but kind to me. I know she's had issues with other people in the community. That's between them. They can feel how they want to. She'll work that out with them. I didn't even know who Nikki was up until just a month ago, 2 months ago. November 5th to be exact, when I got emails in Nikki's name that were death threats against my mom and my child. Nikki had nothing to do with those. This was another part of the community. So I know people get really upset because I do not drag Nikki. I just don't have any basis to drag her. She has said problematic things. She admits to that. But she also was a friend of Vada's. She believed her friend. And as we know, unfortunately, Vada lies about every fucking thing. So she went with, and she was really heated with all of the information that she had been told, and believed her friend, believed not only her, but other people that confirmed these lies for Vada. So I don't know anything about Roadhog or any of that stuff. I don't know these people, and I don't want to. The only people I know out of this group and pay attention to is this one, because she's dangerous. She is absolutely dangerous because the delusions and the lies she has, in my opinion, she started believing them herself. Oh, Mandy, we'll be okay. I thank you so much. She's got a budget and they're working with that. So hopefully they can get up to enough. I told her not to go over 350. So we'll see what she's doing. If they find it's something worse, I'm sure that they will be able to do x-rays, blood work, whatever is needed for that. So we'll go from there. But Kenzie said, because she had gift cards for Christmas, and somebody sent her some money for to her PayPal for New Year's to take Kyle and I and the family out. And she's like, Mom, I'll use all that money and not buy myself stuff. So we'll be okay. But I appreciate that a whole lot. This is just where her heart lies. And I feel so bad, but she's handling it. So we will be okay. Thank you though. I appreciate that.
Have any issues, she'll go down for it and she'll be dumb enough to do it. So I think that's what ultimately happened. And then she had a guilty conscience and she wanted to come out and tell the truth on your channel. And then Kay Baxter was like, oh, fuck, she's about to sink us all. So she comes up there and tries to shut her down real quick. And then you got.
And they also, and they blamed it and threw little Miss Noble on.
And one of the garage kitties, one of the little chubby white ones, her back leg is really swollen and she was limping today. And Kenzie noticed it. So she took the kitty to the urgent vet, that commune of cats out here, that the colony of cats that they dumped. One of those kitties that's been sleeping in her garage to keep her warm. She's got something going on, but she just called. She's got a really high fever. They think she's got an infection going on from potentially another cat bite. So that's all that's going on. So Kenzie had a panic attack and she was just fretting, and the neighbor came out. We had a whole interaction with the neighbor because the neighbor doesn't want the kitties to go away, but she doesn't take care of them and isn't responsible for them. And I'm so afraid that somebody's going to have one of them in their engine. That's why we're letting them sleep in the garage. And, just typical Becky drama, what's life if they're, oh, here she's calling again.
Under the bus, and she got the blame for everything when that was not the right thing, when it was wrong, and that didn't happen. She did some things wrong, but she shouldn't have took the blame for it all.
No. Well, if you study liars, here's what I did. I put all the videos in that together, and I wrote down what was consistent versus what wasn't consistent, because usually somebody that says something pretty consistently is telling the truth. If they stick to the same story, most of the time it's the truth. So in various videos, there were key things. She would blame different people for the things she blamed somebody else for in the previous life, but there were some things that were commonly the same. And when you add all those up, that equals you're fucked. So coming for me all you want to. I ain't scared of y'all. Seriously. Y'all think I shit on a grave? I'll bury
to all of us.
Well, here's another update. She's getting medication and a collar, and she's going to have to live in Kenzie's room for 2 weeks. Yay, me. Sorry. I'm not even paying attention to this stuff. I'm over here. Oh. Yes, we took the cat to the vet, of course. I'm not going to let a cat suffer. There's just nothing. I will rearrange bills. You guys don't understand. Those of you that are new here, my 21-year-old has massive anxiety attacks and medical issues, and animals are her life. She is like Dr. Dolittle, Snow White. She saves every animal, or tries to. So we caught the animal and were able to get her in a kennel, and she took her to the emergency vet. So they're getting her all fixed up. They're giving her antibiotics. They're calling in her prescription to Costco, and they're going to put a collar on her. So she'll have eye functions. That's what's happening here. Exactly what Kenzie's working on. But then she's, what's going to happen. She's going to be like, but we can't separate the sisters. Oh my God. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the shit show over here, you guys. Oh, yeah. Layla, I don't know. Could possibly be. That could be under a sock. Kenzie always wins, y'all. Hey, Rita. Y'all, you guys know how Kyle and Kenzie work me. Come on now. You guys know how they win. My family's all a bunch of big suckers over animals. Every single one. And Kenzie just lost her emotional support dog a couple months ago. Her Cocker Spaniel we had to put down, and she's been brokenhearted ever since. So this is just all too much at once. And then Bella had a stroke about 3 weeks ago, and that about took everybody out in the house. So this has just been,
what else can they do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've already had my son's school called thanks to these fucking idiots. I've had threats that they're going to come to my door and beat my fucking head in with a baseball bat in front of my.
Nikki, can you confirm that was nothing to do with me? can you confirm that you've never, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but can you tell me where those threats came from? Because that's concerning. If people are doing that to you, and I would really like to know, were they emails and were they under anonymous names? Absolutely, Zoya. That's one good thing, right? I know. Is that possible? I would like to know who was sending you threats too. Or is that from Bella's doing great? Yes. Sorry, guys. We're all over the place. Dee, it's so good to see you. I'm just so excited that you're here. Who was sending you threats like that? I would really like to know. Oh, I love that canine rules. Hey, Gina. Okay, I'll let you answer and we'll continue to play.
My son.
No way.
Yeah.
I've been doxxed a million times.
Right. Oh yeah, they've
been,
gone
like-
real life on us. I mean, they've done it all.
By the way, when Megan talks, it's just a whole lot of shut the fuck up because I have never done anything to any of those people. I've never contacted their families. I've never gone real life on any of these people. I don't do that stuff at all. The only time it gets escalated is it goes straight to law enforcement when shit like this and threats and things like that, swatting, the BS that Veda does, that goes straight to law enforcement. That's it. But Nikki and Megan have never even been on my radar whatsoever. So these definitely weren't from me or anybody that I associate with.
So, and I mean, they tried hard again. I think they thought if they could kind of come in between all of us and get us fighting, that would, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what I.
That was their latest thing, right?
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
do
Alice has been around a while.
I think you do what works, and they have been successful with scaring like Sassy away and people like that away, and they've done everything to scare me away.
Oh yeah, they've drove a lot of people away.
But you know, they go on and on about me shitting on a grave, but bitch, I'll bury every one of y'all and then shit on your grave.
Yeah.
Oh, really now? Yes. And by the way, for those of you that are new to this, hey, Starry Night. Oh, the truth. I'm really sorry. Nikki, thank you for confirming that. Oh, please do, Dee. It's good to see you. The whole thing with her shitting on a grave, she brought that up and we started calling her the WWE grave shitter because it was fucking funny. It's not funny that she desecrates any graveyard or a cemetery. I find no humor in that whatsoever. But it triggered the hell out of her because she told this story and then that's instantly where my mind went, was to call her the grave shitter. But she kept getting so bent out of shape. Meanwhile, that was her own statements. She got I think a ticket for it or cited for something in a cemetery. And they've made excuses for it. It's pretty disgusting to me, but that's even lower. Like, she is foul as hell and her crew just thinks it's okay. Like, she is foul.
So that's how I look at it.
One of them got several people to unfollow me and you know, not that they're no longer going to talk to me if I stay around Veda. Well, bye.
Megan makes a lot of these claims and there's been no proof to back it up. I don't have a history with Megan, but I have learned a lot about Megan's history. Every time Megan gets in deep shit, she tries to weaponize her sobriety and throws it at people and hides behind it, in my opinion. And I'm not cutting on anybody's sobriety. I don't do that. But she absolutely emotionally manipulates people with that. And she hides her hands a lot. She does a lot of fuck shit, says a whole lot of shit about people she doesn't have nothing to do with, co-signs a bunch of lies, and then hides her hands when the shit gets turned up. She is nothing but a spineless chicken shit bitch, in my opinion, too. But, you know, there's that. She's another one of these pick-me girls.
Yeah, exactly what I say.
I got an email that said, you either leave Aaron and Steve or we're going to frame you with emails. I said, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what happened to me summer before last. It was just like that. Now it's about Veda.
Nikki, did she ever show you anything that showed threats from anybody? I'm genuinely curious because I know that they created a fake nonsense email at one point in time. One of the crew over there did back in May and were emailing other creators saying stuff and saying that that wasn't never my email. And thankfully most creators knew that shit, but
Veda.
You walk into the community as a new person, they try to demand you and scare you into being what they want you to be. I'm not that. You can't control shit on me. I can't even control my own damn self, much less anybody else controlling me.
We know that. We know you have no self-control. That's why we're laughing at you. That's why we're finishing out the 2023 with a bang of watching you just tank yourself, girly, because you don't have anybody to thank for tanking yourself but yourself. And anybody that condones these bullshit lies. I've heard that recently somebody saying they don't care what she lies about. Well, that's pretty. You want somebody to think you have integrity out here, but meanwhile, you can co-sign somebody that lies like this, and you're supposed to be taken seriously that you haven't co-signed all the lies in the past. Everything comes into question when you co-sign somebody like this, like a lot of the extreme antis have done.
You can ask my husband. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I had these people trying to boss me around like I'm an OG in this community, blah, 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 blah. And I said, which one? The FBI community, the fake bitch intel community?
Rita, that's a very good question. Yeah, there's a whole lot that I don't know that happened over there. So you guys can ask questions for sure, please. And I appreciate how you guys are talking about it and, you know, having these conversations, because I don't want to attack anybody, because here's the thing. When anybody, what they did to Charlotte is what they're doing to Nikki now. That every single person that leaves them when they see the light or opens their eyes, they attack and weaponize and isolate those people. And I don't get down like that.
Community, which one? You know, and then
Hey,
I mean, I know it's a group of girls that are bullies, and what happened pretty much with the audience was you got a group of bullies all coming up. They all matched their stories and all fire up. But here's how they do it. This is how they were successful. They all gather up in a huge group and all fire up alive at once. It's a group of creators. They all stick to the same narrative and run with it. And then one single creator that's telling the truth, which happened to be Steve and Aaron at the time. When you have 90 people saying one thing and 2 people saying another, you're likely either too scared to back up the people telling the truth, or
Yeah.
you believe the liars. And I remember the moment their mask was slipping. I was watching behind the scenes, and I watched AZ. I'll never forget that. That was the moment
Yeah.
I contacted Steve. I saw her go live about Steve, and it was the song was playing like "Steve, you're a punk motherfucker" or something like that. And the
Right.
stream called that, and she had like this spaceship shit going on, and she was reading these emails saying that Steve had done it, and that these were threats he was sending. And I was like, And what was funny is Rock goes live at the same time, and he's like, "Oh, this wasn't planned. This was just a coincidence. But y'all go watch her first, and then come back to me." And I was like, "This punk bitch." And so I was watching him, and I saw the emails, and I was like, "Those are spooked as hell," and she knows it. She knows it, and the reason I know she knew it is because PJ had just went live.
notice how she keeps bringing that up. This is why I think that she brought in Dolly's community, because if you notice, she's talking about Dolly's girlfriend in this. And again, I'm not trying to get them involved in shit. I don't even think they have a clue who she is, but she's trying to rewrite history of what happened way before I was even around. Like crazy insane to me. Oh, shop, that's cool. That's really cool. This is so weird to me, because I've never had interaction with PJ or Dolly, negative, positive, anything really, like anything remarkable of my own. But it's interesting how she is trying to rewrite history that she wasn't even around for. She claims she was. She claims she was around for 2 years investigating this stuff. But none of the antis knew who she was, it doesn't seem.
And admitted to all of that. Well, then AZ goes
Oh,
live, and
shit.
she said, "Well, thanks to PJ. She brought this to my attention." And I was like, "Well, PJ just went live saying these are spooked, and now you're trying to frame him with them. Come on, girl."
Yeah. She's a
Right.
piece of shit, that one too.
So I
I've had
messaged
some
Steve,
issues with
and I
her
said,
back in the past.
"Steve, forward me those emails straight from the CC." He did, and boom, I hit the host link, and it took me straight to the fake emailer side. I was like, "Oh my God, y'all could have vindicated yourself 2 years ago."
Listen to her and her computer expertise, you know, like trying to say that I am behind the Nat emails because I have an iPhone in Arizona, and she traced all of that. There will never be a day that pans out to be true. Never be a day that pans out to be true. I don't even know that person. I don't know how they talk. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you in the slightest. I've got emails from multiple people claiming to be her. I have no idea who they are. I don't engage with them. There's been some weird ass shit sent to me. I just keep it moving.
Killing me.
Boom.
Steve gets they wear
She proved he was framed and set up.
his ass out. That's why
What they've done to him, man, I don't even know what to say. Like, he is so fucking
Right.
worn down from this shit.
I just have to say this, Nikki, he's worn down from his own doing. He is a meddler and absolutely behind all the bullshit in this. He absolutely, in my opinion, has used people like Veda and others to do his dirty work. He's the one that has a personal vendetta with all these people and all the bullshit, whether right, wrong, indifferent. That's why he came at me, because I wouldn't engage with him. Fuck Steve. Steve's a fucking weird ass motherfucker and a liar. I showed you that last time.
The man's health is at risk because of you fuckers.
we're all tired.
yeah.
You want him to die? You want him to have a heart attack and just flop and die with that?
Miss me with that shit. I have no pity in me whatsoever for that Steve whatsoever. None. He put himself in this and has continued to put himself in this. And when the shit gets hot, he turns up and he's got to go away too. Bullshit. He has been a fixture in all of this shit. There is a list of people that he has targeted and his little cronies have gone after. No, Steve ain't no innocent victim. Nope, not at all. And what about the rest of us that have been actually harassed and sent death threats, that have shown all this shit?
That make you happy?
You know, that's the difference. They've never shown this shit. They come out here and say this shit. They don't show it. They don't show a goddamn thing.
Disgusting accusations.
What we're doing,
Oh, I'm so
we're
sick of it.
telling
The
us.
man's been accused
Mhm.
of SA, of Katie fucking Joy, and he's never met her. She accused him of abusing her son, whom he's never met. You know how hard it is to be a man and be accused of those fucking things when they didn't even do it?
Absolutely.
You know how hard it is to be a woman and be accused of claiming a man did that when you've never even talked to the man? You know how hard it is to be a woman and be told that you shamed somebody's DV situation when you never even talked about it?
Right.
I think the problem is we're all tired and we're not supporting each other enough. We're not saying
You know how hard it is to be a woman that was open about her mental health struggles, and they weaponized that. Not only that, but they brought her ex stepchildren on to weaponize against her. Can you imagine being those people?
and
I agree.
together enough and being together enough. And staying
Well, we
connected.
should.
Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rita. Welcome to the jungle, friends. Let's see. Where's my button? Hold on. I rearranged my buttons. Oh, there we go. Welcome.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Yeah, thankfully, Layla. Yeah, there's no proof. Steve is. Ugh.
Do?
We could figure out a lot of shit if
Like
we
the-
all stayed that way.
Well, what I'm thinking is maybe we should have like a live stream where we're all on each other's panels at least once a week or something.
Probably
That's what I was
Right.
trying to
That
do.
way we stay connected. We talk about what's up, and everybody knows we're on the same page. I mean,
That's
everyone. Punch
that's
Girl
what-
Brenda, Nene, Southern Mutton. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's really interesting too, because those are channels that have been. I don't even know who those are. Southern Mutton, Nene, and Country Girl Brenda. Country Girl Brenda took a video down that she had done about me too. I don't even know what it said. I have no clue still, but what the hell? What? I don't get it. They just run with shit.
I do it every
Really not
Tuesday.
fucking
Nikki,
scream
with
that.
Aaron, and Steve go into a room every Tuesday. I
Eve,
asked them to start
agreed.
doing that. And the reason why I wanted to do the Patreon thing is because members can make posts, and our posts are over here, theirs are over there, and two
Listen to what her plan is or was.
separate things. But
Yeah.
we can keep up at all times with them, and they can keep up at all times with us. We know what they're posting, and we can match it with what they're posting, and we can all keep
Yeah.
up, and it would be private and safe, and we won't have any attacks going on like you get in Discord. I just don't know how to work Discord, honestly. That's all my problem is with that shit. But
I made one. Join it. There's not a lot of people in there. There's only people in there who trust. It's not
Yeah.
very big.
I went in
Megan
it
joined
today.
it today.
Mhm.
my biggest
Yeah.
fear
There's
is
people that you'll know.
I got to get people to make a pact though. Are you willing and not going to back out? Like, don't get scared. You got to be like all in or nothing. Are you
I got to get people to make a pact. Are we fucking in high school again? Like, do we need to pinky swear?
strong enough to do it? Don't bail on me at the end when it's almost there. You know, when it gets too
Girl,
tough.
I've been
Right.
doing this
No,
since
you know-
before you. I am all the way.
Yeah, same.
Trust
You know,
me.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe how many people? I mean, you wouldn't believe this. One day I was going to take up for LB. 2 mods left me over that.
Right.
I was going to.
Oh my God. Listen to the spin of this. Hey, Bree, thanks for being here with me. Sunflower, she says she's got a 3-hour phone call recorded with you. They claim that there's a 3-hour recorded phone call. Did you not know that? That they had you on voice chat or something? I think Facebook or something. Sorry, guys. Hey, real angel girl. Yeah, Rita, right? I know. I can't wait till Charlotte's court date's over so I can say a whole lot more on that shit. What they did to her. And I've stood there. I just try not to throw shit into that because I'm really hopeful for her court date, but sorry guys, I absolutely am. I agree with you too. I think there's some amazing people in that community. Unfortunately, we just got the worst of the worst. Yeah, she's been talking about it for a couple months. Am's right. The real angel, I'm doing okay. I slept a lot. I got up and then I went back to bed for yeah. What they did to Charlotte was horrible.
Going to take up for Steve one day when the spoof and scores video thing I did. I had one mod leave me that day.
Awesome.
They left me because they were scared.
Right.
For what?
You had some
I say
scared,
fuck
some
them
were being
because with them
two-faced.
running scared, they're going to be worse off because that leaves them open. And now they're ex Veda's mods or ex Nikki mods. And it's like, oh, we left because no, you left because you're fucking scared. You're being a coward. That, and they just leave themselves open for, well, I don't know. Shit.
I understand.
It sucks that they do that.
I understand if you have a lot of kids, I wouldn't want to be involved either. So what people don't realize is, Katie, why do they fear her? She has a child too. You might have a child, but
I'd love to know. I think it's because she's the only one that goes all the way. She will say and do anything to get you in legal trouble. That's fucked up. She docks.
Listen to what what Veda's about to say here. I kind of ignore the Katie stuff because I don't pay attention or watch that stuff. So some of you guys in the comments will know ins and outs of that. I don't. But Tube Top Travesty has a lot to say, and it's real intriguing.
She does whatever she can. And that's the thing. People got to stop being afraid of that and go all the way. Do it. Put your money where your mouth is. Right. Do what you say you do.
If this is your goal and your passion to wrong the right, in the end, the light will always win. So God will save you out of it. Just have faith in that if you are godly or whatever. That's how I try to think of it. I'm like, God, you better pull me out of this fucking hell I just stuck myself in.
Isn't it funny, Sheila? Yeah, Am pointed that out a few days ago. Yep, Am pointed that out right away too. Isn't it funny that they started to slow down? Yep.
Even karma. It's just really friggin' slow. That's the thing.
What you got to do is
always when there's a wrong, it does get righted. It's just not when you want it. That's the thing.
Right. And if you're a good follower and supporter of us, if you see anything in live chats, like if you see the people that are attacking us right now in live chat, screenshot it, try to get it. If y'all see anything that can help us out, screenshot it, put it in that.
Yeah, send it to us.
Send it to us.
Anything that you can twist, send it to her. Send it to her. Yeah. People like Dash X who can't fucking keep straight of their lies that they tell all the time, nonstop, such as things that are said that were never said, like her going into people's chats with 400 some people in there and saying that I threatened to dox her. Meanwhile, I've never, ever threatened to dox her, nor do I care who she is. She just spreads a lot of misinformation, dangerous misinformation.
And you know I'm always getting them.
Yeah, like even if it's about me and you don't know how to get in touch with me, send it to them.
He
If
just
it's
said
about me, it's Steve, Aaron, all of us,
Right.
just send it to whoever you can, and I'll get notified.
Well, this fucking
And I'll
kills
thank
me.
you
I was
for it.
telling Steve, he was like, I said, Steve, why do you think Uni Rock went against you all this time? And I just was dying. It was so clear. He was so blind. And Steve said, I don't know. And I said, you want to know why? Because he has a group mass of people behind him. When you could have the same thing, and it was overkill. It was nobody's going to stick with the little man right here versus the whole group kingdom over here. But if you bring a fucking army against them back and fight, you might win.
listen to what her plan it was.
Oh, yeah, we need an army.
I need people that are not scared, though. I mean, if you want to be anonymous, you can post anonymously in that group. You can be anonymous all you want. We're not going to out you as helping us as supporters. I ain't going to do it.
No,
No, but she will make sure that you get blamed for shit, or you're somehow magically threats of emails come in your name, or anybody that messes with her. Isn't that interesting? That pretty soon her own friends' names are used in emails threatening other creators and so on. I mean, the coincidence is uncanny.
ever.
Right.
That would totally defeat what we're trying to do here. That's disgusting. We would never do that. We
We
want
need help financially for lawyers. We need help. Come support us in our live streams.
We need help financially for lawyers. Lawyers for what? Because you push yourself too far? Isn't that interesting? They need help financially for lawyers. Now tell me they didn't have a plan here. Tell me that they weren't trying to cook up some bullshit.
Just help us keep track of what's going on. We'll keep you updated. And I had no community, Nikki, 2 months ago. And when I had started my locals, I was like, here's what I'm going to do, Megan. I said, all the Uni fam is gone. Uni Rock's gone. The whole community's gone.
He's canceled.
Right.
That mother took himself. That stupid ass took himself out, and I'm so
He
happy
sure
he
did.
This is our chance, then.
Nikki's right. Unirock canceled himself. Unirock overshot his foot.
This is our chance to gather everybody that is a good person that didn't know no better, that was in his shit, now wants to do good. All of y'all come. Like, if you want to be away from the
I
trolls,
actually have a lot of those people in my Discord, and I'm in their Discord, all the ex-uni people, and they're fucking brilliant. I mean, I've got two people, one mainly, but I got another brilliant one. But I got one mainly that can actually do some real shit and get shit that we
Good.
need. Like computer wise. Figure out, you know, like who's doing what, you know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I mean. That's what I
And
mean.
Right.
that's what we need. And I really think I'm gonna talk to him, because I am going to talk to him, because you know what? I don't care if I have to pay him. I think this man needs to step the fuck up for us, please.
I have a feeling she was talking about Rev, if I could be right. And he did. He just happened to step up and say Veda's a liar.
Nikki, we need to write down the creators that are willing, and we need to write down the strengths of each one. I'm good at graphics. I'm good at editing, and I'm good at investigating, pretty much.
Oh, she's so good at investigating. Yeah. And if you want a Barbie's dream house and Lisa Frank is all you've ever dreamt of, she's got you on that too. She can edit. She can put tracers in emails. She's your girl to go for.
Megan, she's very good at hunting. She's a hunter. Let me hunt her.
Yeah.
I've never seen a girl that can
I
fucking
can-
again.
And I can find, I'll find all the tweets and the chats and comments and whatever we need like that.
Oh my God. Do they do anything outside of YouTube?
You're an
I
observer.
literally update on Katie every day. I know everything she fucking does. Every day I will always post a video about that
You're
woman.
our
So if
key.
you need anything,
You know
it's
Katie
always
the
right
most.
there.
Right. You know Katie the most. You're our key.
Yeah.
And your videos are going to be the evidence that I'm probably going to be researching in. And
Oh yeah. I just look through one, skim through it. You'll find whatever you need. I've got every screenshot, every post she's made, everything.
Yeah, definitely. And that's why I watched you all the time, is because I always liked how you would do these little put together screenshot videos all the time. It was cute.
Veda, you got people in the chat that are volunteering to help too.
Yeah, Mary said you should reach out to the YouTuber BJ Investigates. She's a lawyer and does not scare easily. I don't know who
Yeah, I would love to see what she would say about this whole crew.
that is.
There's a lot of people that
Really?
hate Katie. There's a lot of people that hate Katie fucking Tory that would back us in our
Oh my
heartbeat.
God.
We are getting
Right.
overpowered by fucking Twitter accounts, guys. Come on. Come on.
And we know this one too. She'll do whatever.
Yeah, that is a little iffy. I'm like, what, Nikki, come away from the dark side. I'm sure it's not very comfortable hearing your own words here, but oh,
Yeah, we know who that is. Absolutely.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
it be
autistic.
like
Like I said earlier, she's always game. Lawyer
Mel's
said what? Why did
yesterday.
she post a new picture of herself today? She posted another one. Are you fucking where? Shit.
They are so, I don't understand why Katie can be problematic, but she's no different than Molly Golightly or any of the rest of them. Like Justin Spanky is problematic. Like there's so many others that are problematic. I don't get it. I don't get the allure to the anti-Katie community. I just don't. I don't know. If she's that bad, she would have lost one of her lawsuits, I would think, at this point in time. I don't know. It's just weird to me. All weird to me.
she did, and it looks edited as hell. It doesn't even look like her.
And
It's
I'm
not
like,
the fucking sandwich face, that one.
Let me tell y'all the benefits, though. Can I tell y'all my pitch? How would y'all
What?
like to be if y'all
here's her pitch, y'all. Just wait for it. Like, this is her pitch.
remember your old community, right? There was groupthink. Like if you had a different opinion, or like Megan's situation, if you didn't leave who they said was going to be
K9, I won't bash him, but he is problematic as fuck. He's doxed a DV victim down to her social security number. He unblurred photos of a deceased girl in a car. He was right alongside Molly, pushing off all of her false narratives for a long time. Justin does enough on his own. I'm not a fan of Justin. I will not give Justin any credit, because when you dox a DV victim down to their social security number, when you have your mods who are looking people up and harassing true crime victims, there's problems there. He's not no Mr. Innocent.
ostracized at the time, your life is over. How would y'all like to be a part of a community? If you don't like fucking Steve, you're still in the community. Nothing's going to happen to you. If you don't like me, you're still in the community. No
We
matter
call him
what.
Spanky.
As long as you don't do something snaky to cause problems, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just because you don't like the other creator, that's fine. So you have a relief from that. You can remain anonymous. You don't have to do anything that's ever going to get you doxxed or put you publicly in the public eye.
No, I'm not just telling you that. There's proof of it. 100%. He was one of the major misinformation cronies over the last year and a half when pushing false narratives about a Marine veteran who attempted to take his life. Yeah, Spanky is not what you think he is at all. He absolutely, and that was AWP's victim. That was, yeah, I'm not just throwing shit out here. I don't do that. There's stuff to back up everything that has happened. Unfortunately, he hangs with very, very problematic people that do a lot of real life shit.
We are the ones standing in the public eye and are taking all the grunts and hits. Trust me. We just need everybody to be there, support us. We will be there, do everything y'all want us to do. And the biggest thing is just loyalty, and just my biggest problem that I've had so far with, I have a group of probably 50 people, and my biggest problem was somebody being disloyal and playing both sides and slipping.
That's the only one.
But I've
Yeah.
got rid of every one of those pretty much out of
We've
the
had
year.
a few of those.
Oh my god! Here's her new fucking video or stupid photo. Happy Thanksgiving with her disgusting face.
Yeah, that doesn't even look like her.
I know. It doesn't
It
look
looks like her
her.
hair's almost black. Her
saw that
fucking-
earlier.
Oh my god!
What we need
So
to
what's your
do.
excuse?
Vada's worried about people being loyal to her. I wonder why they're not loyal to you. Could it be that when they find out you're a liar and you lie and you use them, maybe that's the problem.
Of not going on video. If she could take a picture of herself, why can't
Yeah,
she go on video?
Veda, it's the people that were playing both sides. We had a few of those, and oh god.
Right?
Another rule is like, if we give you a link to a stream, I'm telling you, we can trace those links back to the member we gave it to. So if you give your link up,
Oh, don't even get me started on the Jose stuff. Yeah, the Jose, what they did to Jose, and that was ICU and Spanky, his main mod, ICU. Yeah, there's a whole lot. K9, I encourage you, if you are really interested in crime victims and true crime and really following people that give a shit about the actual victims, Spanky isn't one of them. And I hate to say that, but I encourage you to do your research. He absolutely is extremely problematic. He has sat beside people that have trans bash. He's bashed his own community. Molly Golightly was his best buddy for over a year. Very problematic behavior. He co-signed this little twit, the blonde one down here, Tube Top Travesty. He was buddies with her for quite some time too, co-signed all the bullshit, calling coroners' offices, medical examiners' offices, trying to get, reports on a Marine veteran passing that had nothing to do with them. Yeah, they've done it all.
Tie it back to your membership. So don't do it or you'll be out. It's that simple.
Right.
It's only trusted people that ever get those links as well. So it's
Listen to this.
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
almost like
I mean,
loyalty.
if they're leaking
Not
stuff,
doing-
and if they're leaking stuff, somebody's gonna blab, and it's gonna come
There's
back.
always
to
going to be a
them.
mole. We need to watch out for that as well. There's always a mole.
Oh yeah,
Always.
there's
That
always
Nikki
a
right
mole.
there. Let me tell you what you just said, Nikki. Steve jumped my ass for doing the members only links. He's like, is this
Steve jumped her ass for doing the members only links. Now pay attention because she's rewrote this again too.
members only on your channel? I said, no, I decided that I'm going to send secret links to 5 or 6 people that I
I'm sending secret links. Remember when I was talking about the tracers people and her bragging about the tracers, and then she tried to put it off that it was through the members only? Wrong.
trust. And we're going to do a secret live stream meeting 3 or 4 times a week. And it's been great. I've loved it.
Same.
And what I'm going to do, I told him, I said, all you got to do, if that link is given up, trace it right back to that member and boom, you caught them and they're out.
Told you.
And I trust every single one. I mean, the 3 people I got in there pay $50 a month to follow me. I mean, they're in my Patreon, they're in my logos, they're in my everything.
$50 a month. Can you imagine for this bullshit for her? $50 a month. Now that is some desperation right there. That is some people that are, she is trying to be the next Molly. She really is. It's freaking ironic.
Right.
So, I know they're loyal as hell. I know every single mod I have is rock solid. I know that for sure. I know that anti-Katie group, as I have built that thing to 8,000 fucking followers. I'm telling you, I'm going to go live in there and I'm going to recruit all 8,000 to come and support us and help us with.
She's going to recruit all 8,000 to come help her. What the fuck, man? What are they doing? Yeah, and she has their info. Yes. I'm telling you guys, she tried to rewrite that again, but her words, if you just go back and listen to her.
For this. That's why that's what Katie's afraid of, is because I built that bitch up and fast and shit scared her. She's only
That's
got
why
2
she tried to get
followers.
that fucking psychopath to crush it.
Mhm.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
think that was the absolute motive to get her in there, because you know why? How she even became an admin? She said, "You either make me an admin, or I'm telling everybody that you're really Katie."
BS.
So, Katie, you're gonna have to send out more employees than what you have.
BS. She's trying to say that Charla said that she was going to tell everybody that Veda was Katie. Are you freaking joking right now? Think about how many rewrites this is.
Because we're tired of working with Dumb and Fucking Dumber and Psych Ward Betty.
And
You need
that
to
one that you're working with now, the psychotic one, she won't be around much longer.
Yeah, they're gonna turn on each other. That's coming.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's going to happen. She's going to turn on all these people who are supportive of her. She's going to shit on all of them like she did with us. She's going to do some shit that's totally illegal, and it's going to fuck your shit up. And you know what? I don't fucking care. I don't.
Right.
After what all they've done to us and everything they've said
We'll
about
get a
us,
little
everything they've done to us,
taste of what we're
I
going
don't care.
through.
I hope it's done to you, but 10 times worse.
Oh, Nikki, this did not age well. Dude, Nikki. Oh, well, this is a reflection. I hate that they got you in this spot, but dude, please don't make this mistake again.
Dude, you fucking like
Exactly.
it.
Oh,
And they
I
talk
know
about
what
how we're lying. No.
I know what the trolls are thinking right now is we'll just join Veda's Patreon.
they say the worst stuff about Charla ever. They absolutely dehumanize Charla constantly. It makes me sick.
Why do y'all think my Patreon on the big level is $20? Bitch, you're gonna pay me $20, get blocked 3 seconds later, and I'm keeping your $20 fucking dollars. I make $50 a month off trolls. That's how many of you bitches try to join my shit. I catch you the moment it happens. So go ahead and try. Go ahead.
Yep.
Y'all won't get in there. I'm telling you, it's lock solid. It's not going to happen. That's why I left Discord, because I didn't trust it. I didn't know how to keep people out of certain things. I know Patreon like the back of my hand. And with my locals community, I don't put anything in there risky. I don't put anything in what's my other one called?
What's risky? What's so risky? I don't understand this. They're acting like it's some big like FBI type movement here. This is so gross to me. I listened to this and was like, what in the hell?
My members only on my channel. That's going to be all innocent content that I would put publicly if I have to. The VIP $20 members, the people that I know, and my members know why it's $20 right now. I told them, I said, I have to raise this membership up from 5 to 20 because these bitches are stalking me, flagging my channel. They're all trying to join my Patreon. And if you're going to.
What? What? No. First of all, nonsense wouldn't give you a dime. Never. There's people that have been gifted memberships to you that crack the fuck up, that don't even watch you, that only watch you because you're so ridiculous. But she had to raise her membership prices from $5 to $20. Oh my God. Are you joking? Yeah, we heard about the Dolly stuff. That's ridiculous. She's trying to rewrite everything.
Stalk my ass, you're gonna fucking pay me to stalk me.
I put it up to 50. Fuck it. But then again, you'd feel
And people believe this shit and they actually have fallen for it. Are you joking right now?
bad for your loyal ones. So it's like, what do I
Right.
do? I understand what
you
you're
know
doing.
what?
I
Right.
think it's a good
I figured
idea.
they'd all leave me, and you know what they did? I went to each one of them, and I knew out of all five of them at the time, I said, I know they're all going to leave when I tell them it's going up $15, and there's not a drop of content in here yet.
Yeah.
And I went to every one of them, and each one of them said, "Nah, we're staying." Every
Her 5 members. She has 5 members. Oh my God. Please tell me this is not real life. Can anybody, what is happening here? They take this shit way too seriously. This is why I said it. We're going to need rocket science degrees to try and. Well,
everyone, I cried that they did on Megan. I was like, they all said they're going to stay.
Yeah.
That broke my heart. Like it literally did. When Faye had said that to me, I was like, oh man, girl. She said,
another big Molly simp.
Believe what you're doing. They know, like enough is enough. I do not understand how people on just that listen to nonsense and Katie, those two.
Nikki, people love me. Unfortunately, no matter what. And especially when I'm feeling froggy, they really like me because I call it like it is. I know you think I'm dangerous, but the truth, maybe that's why you're afraid of the danger. But for some reason, I have an amazing group of people that I fuck with and they fuck with me, like a great group of people that I'm very lucky to have. They don't listen to me, though. They've watched us all play out on their own. I don't tell them what to think. We listen to the bullshit that's being spewed right here. And it's laughable to say the least.
Especially. And then you got the idiots in between that like to do this. Why, like who, what, where, when, why? I have so many questions. Why? The main one is why.
right.
And
And what you got to do, we got to do is
Sorry, Rick. None of that sly BS in here, but good try.
disarm them. I wrote down all of the things that they're armed with: fake screenshots, videos. Okay, though I disarmed about 10 of the emails. I had to disarm.
She disarmed them like IEDs, man. This is some intense high-tech BS that they've got going on over here. They're disarming things. They're tracing things. Like, are you joking here? Hey, Manya.
You have to disarm everything that they're doing, leave them with no weapons, and then fire back quick. That's what you got to do. And I
Leave them with no weapons. Do you see how intense she believes this is? Hey, Revival, do you see how she believes that this is this level? Like they honestly believe that they have some sort of war going on. This is how ridiculously what is happening? How do people listen to this and be like, yeah, we can get down with that?
know y'all are hearing my plan. That's the point. This is bait. I'm hoping you're taking a hint to back the fuck off.
This is bait. This is bait to back the fuck off. Do you think anybody's scared of you? You sound like a blubbering fucking idiot, Veda. Because that's all you are. You can't be honest to save your soul. You lie about pictures on your wall, artwork. You lie about your name, your hair color. You lie just to lie. hopefully you're a better master baiter than you claim to be on here, because you suck at laying bait.
Your bait always works.
It always works.
Oh yeah.
Every damn time.
I hope that Aaron and Steve will. I know Steve will help. I know they're putting him through hell.
Nikki did take this video down. She did. I'm just reviewing it because the shit that Veda said in this was so fucking ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
Y'all are targeting the wrong bitch. Come my way. Come my way. Y'all are
Yeah, like
for my
fuck,
harassment.
they gotta
Yeah.
leave him alone, man. I'm seriously
Please
worried about his health.
Steve, no. Fuck Steve. Steve's just a fucking weirdo. I can't wait to do some little Steve content, cult comparison content. You know, he looks like the guy off the Scary Movie. Do I need to show that again?
Leave him
I am
alone.
scared.
And it is hard because I did feel like I was alone and I didn't have any support. Because you got to think, Nikki, I came on my channel and I defended Molly,
Yes, Rita, I did. That's what I call her, the master baiter.
Justin, LV, Letitia, a whole family.
K9, did you hear who she just name dropped? Justin, aka Spanky, aka J for A. Yeah, he co-signed these dumbasses. Sorry to burst your bubble.
And then my mods, Aaron, Steve, and you know how many fucking targets I put on my head by doing that? I put about 50 creator target on my head. I mean, I have literally had a wanted poster out for my ass, who I am for the.
Nobody cared. No, nobody cared who you were. She's had a wanted poster out for her. What? All these people attacking her. Meanwhile, not one person criticizing her and reviewing her bullshit that she spews is not attacking her. She probably feels attacked in that head of hers because it's empty. I mean, I don't know. What? I'm being attacked by 50 channels. I don't even think fucking 50 creators know who the hell you are. And the ones that do want nothing to do with you because you're just, it's low-hanging fruit. You make a fool out of yourself as is. That's why nobody, yeah.
Bounty on me for the past year. And I said, it was all this worth it?
A bounty? A bounty. She's got a bounty on her head. Honey, they actually paid people for my information. That's never happened with you.
Because now you're in deep shit and where is everybody? But it was worth it. And I don't
It was worth it.
Right.
It was worth it.
Because I did the same thing. I put a target on my back with fuck AZ. I did it with yeah.
Well, yeah,
Keep
I've done it
after-
with people too. Exactly.
Fuck.
I'll do it.
Shut the fuck up, Megan. Just shut up.
Who
For
else?
Letitia, a million
Nonsense.
times.
Katie. Any other asshole? I don't know. I don't remember. I just don't care. And I don't care about I shouldn't really say I don't care.
Oh yeah, they have been. They've come for both of y'all, but they.
Artist Creek, I wasn't screen recording this, by the way. Nonsense is the devil, and you know she's screen recording this too. Actually, I didn't even watch this. This was Thanksgiving night. I was spending Thanksgiving with my family, enjoying making memories. There's a function on a computer called download. So I went and downloaded this. You know, it takes a whole like 3 minutes to download the video, and instead of wasting 7 hours screen recording this on Thanksgiving. Yeah, didn't do that. Just a note of advice.
Y'all, y'all keep going.
Well,
I
God,
do
let 'em-
care
God says don't
when they
care.
come for all of us, and especially care when they come for just innocent subscribers,
But think if
Right.
we were,
moderators.
but think about this. What if we were a group and Katie tries to dox or tries to harass one, or says that she, okay, say she comes out swinging and we got a group of people and she starts attacking this person and this person and this person and this person. Boom. We'll get all 4 of them to slap a TRO on her right then.
All 4 of them just slap a TRO on her over the internet. Over the internet. Do you guys understand this? They don't like Katie because of what she does online and to people she covers. Okay. Criticize her content. Do that all day long. Who cares? But they're talking about getting a group together to slap TROs on her. That's exactly what she tried to do shortly after this. Isn't it ironic? What in the? We went to war. Now we're getting TROs on everybody. Are you joking right now?
I mean,
Yeah,
knock
right.
her ass flat. That's what I did to her. She was trying
That's not what you did to her. That is not what?
to. I
Yeah.
knew that was a setup. They were trying to frame because nonsense. I went live about stalking. Then Katie goes at me about. I said, "Oh no, these bitches."
No, nonsense went live because you are stalking me. You proved that with your own ads. Then you tried to spin it into because you were covering Queen Bee. What? What? I'm losing the last brain cells I had. October 8th, she took panel over at Bombshells, talked a bunch of shit about me, tried to get Bomb to go at me. Didn't happen. I reviewed her. Then she got outed by her own algorithm, kicking in ads. Dumbass. That's it. That's all. I didn't have to claim you were stalking me. Everybody knows that. Everybody has seen what you've done. I don't even have to claim it anymore. It's obvious. You brag about it. This is so unbelievable. This was Thanksgiving, Manya. Thanksgiving.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
This is freaking ridiculous.
Bitches ain't. I said, I'm going to land her ass with that court paperwork so quick. When she threatened me with a cop and her lawyer and how the cop's going to show up at my door and all that, I was like, bitch, wait. The cop was at her door the next day.
Yeah, she threatened you with one, and the stupid bitch ended up having one at her door. Knock, knock.
Exactly.
Listen to what she's about to claim. Oh my God, this gets better and better. The dumbness in this, I can't even. You can't make this shit up. Like, this is a skit from Saturday Night Live. This has got to be like, no, there ain't nobody that bought this shit. Is there really?
I have never seen more people scared of a woman in my life. It's like, this is supposed to be a
I
community.
haven't either, and I understand it.
What
I
is
do.
happening?
But listen, out of all the doxing, I'm not trying to make it look
What?
like it's nothing. I've had it done to me so many fucking times in live chats,
It's
in everything.
nothing.
It's bullshit. Like, thing is, you think of it, okay, you got doxed. So now people know where you live, what your address is. Do you think people are actually going to literally write it down and what, go to your house?
They
A lot
don't.
of this is baseless threats, okay? But what they will do, and I've seen them do, is they'll send you pizzas, they'll send you up for fucking Pornhub, they'll do this all behind the scenes. It's fucking
yeah.
disgusting. All that shit can be worked through with the things they're setting you up for. You can, it's a pain in the ass, I know that. You cannot see anybody going up to your door and beat the shit out of you. I can't see anybody coming and kicking the fuck out of your kid. If something happened like that, they're all going to prison. I mean,
What?
You know what? I don't even
they
think
would,
it's
but
any of that. Any of that is the reason. I think the main reason is they don't want to be embarrassed and put on the spot. I think that was
I don't think they'll
sassy.
ever go, like, they go real life, but I don't think they're going to go real life to the point where they're going to be in your face, is what I'm saying. So if
Because they
that's
only
what's
do-
scaring people,
I can't even believe this shit right now. Like, what are we listening to?
Because phase one
No.
works. Phase one is let's drop this, see if it embarrasses her.
Phase one. There's phases to this, you guys. What universe are we living in, or are they living in, is what I want to know. There's phases to this.
And makes them go away. With Sassy Boom, it worked
Yeah.
like a charm.
Yeah.
With everybody, it works like usually phase one's all they got to do. They win, and send you a few
Yeah,
emails.
it's I'm going to dock your ass and I'm going to embarrass you and and
Right.
people run. That's what you got to stop being scared about. You got to
Yeah.
stop it. Let
Oh,
you know
who
fuck
you
it.
are.
Do it. You
If
know
you-
what? Do a favor. Dox yourself. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm Nicole Farron. I live in Prescott. Blah blah blah. You know, like fuck
Right.
off.
Own who you are. If you got a pass, fucking who cares? Nobody gives a shit.
Listen to this. Listen to this. This is probably my favorite part of this whole thing. If you got a past, who cares? Meanwhile, she has declined. Oh my God, this is the best part.
About that
Who
shit.
gives a shit? Who cares? Bring up the past. Go for it. Go look, because you will find fuck all.
Everybody has a pass. So what?
I literally am an angel. It's sickening. I've got nothing. I've never stolen anything in my life. I've never done anything bad. Like I'm boring.
I have. I was raised by the street though. That's just I was raised.
Yeah, so of course you're gonna have a past. I
So
don't,
she says, I was raised by the street. Nikki says, of course you'd have a past. Now listen,
No, I don't have one.
I don't have
was
a
too
criminal,
scared.
I don't have a
of, like-
criminal background or a criminal
I don't have a criminal background
past, but I'm saying in
or a criminal past. Listen to how quick she corrects that.
my life,
Right.
I was raised illegally, like knowing how much painkillers are on the street and stuff like that. I know how much that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my
Right. I
God.
don't have
Yeah,
a
I've never
criminal
been.
past.
I've never even done drugs. I've never been addicted to stuff like that.
Right.
The only thing I will say is I was an alcoholic. Yes.
Right. And
You
see,
know.
I'm in recovery for opiates. So
Oh,
Oh, I was
Now I
a-
don't even drink.
I was a proud junkie from hell. Still am. I mean, I'm good.
wait, what? What?
I'm fine. I am a perfect working productive addict in my own head. I'm addicted to cigarettes and whatever I can find. I'm good to go. And sex. Other than that, I mean, that's probably my first killer right there. But as long as you go
I
out,
understand.
here's the best thing: nobody can threaten you with anything. That what you got to do is take anything that
Please tell me they realize what they said in this video. Anybody? Does anybody else not have secondhand embarrassment for this? Yes, Shop, she did. Yes. What in the hell?
is a threat away. Take anything that they could use
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
you. That's okay. They thought that doxing or whatever was a threat. Let's say they doxed me today, but here's where the power is and where the power isn't. The power is how I react. The power is not the doxing. The power is what is she gonna do when
She's going to deny it for months on end, but just wait, it gets better.
say I was doxed. I kept going like it was a normal day. That lights their ass up. Nonsense is after me because she thinks that was my real dox. And because I had no reaction and
Nonsense is after me. Reviewing you online, honey, is not after you. If you didn't have nothing to do with the emails and the death threats and stuff, you don't have nothing to worry about. Nonsense has never even really entertained you until just to laugh at you because it's freaking ridiculous. But continue to inflate that ego there.
I'm still getting support. That ate her alive right there.
Oh, it ate me up.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what it is. You just gotta pretty much
It ate me up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how will I live without you? I want to know. What phase are we on now? What phase in the delusions are we on, Dexter?
be a real motherfucker. That nobody likes a real motherfucker. Nobody does. That's just what it is.
They don't like the fighting back. They don't like us going together. They don't like us fighting back. That's what's going to hurt them. The more people
Yeah.
that we have that is on our the right side, and this is the right side.
Yes.
It is.
Removing if you want to join us, here's what you gotta do. Write down any kind of threat. Could they do this to me? Could they do this to me? Could they
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am stuck in the middle with you. Holy shit, how did we get here? What phase are we on now, friends?
remove every single threat that they could do to you and then come on? That's what I did. I told them, what did I tell you when Alice and them were coming after you, Megan?
They act so tough. We've went to war already, Manya. We've went to war. We've got phases now. Thank you, by the way. Holy shit, this is intense. Get your helmets on, your freaking chest waders. Shit got real deep all of a sudden.
I said, you have to kill every threat that you believe is there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
what gives
did.
you power. And then it's over. It's over. And
I literally, what I do is when I'm getting, when they're all after me on Twitter and stuff, I blocked every fucking one of them. Every one of them. Even Chash, all of them.
Right.
I don't see anything
Yeah.
and I don't care enough to look. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't care. Bye. I've already
That's-
been doxxed. I've already,
Yeah.
what else are you going to do? Leave me alone. I've already told you that. And same with Alice when she came in tonight. Bye. I do not need
Right.
to see your ugly fucking
Oh, Alice, I miss you. I hope you're feeling better.
names. I don't need to see your faces. Goodbye. I don't want nothing to do with them. And I mean it. I don't want anything
Yeah,
to do with
it's better
Well, I mean,
with them blocked, gone, and
Yeah,
like
I
you
don't
said,
wanna
even
see
in a
anything
chat,
they've
get
done.
rid of them.
What?
Right.
And
Yeah,
then
you lost
there's
people, you're-
something like horrible, like they say an actual threat.
Bye, K9. Have a great day.
Somebody.
I think
and then I will
yeah,
go.
I think ignoring them gets to them more than anything anyway.
Well, it
you know,
does.
and-
They can't. They make videos on me. They talk shit about me and I don't respond because I don't fucking care. You guys are toddlers. Like, go back to school. Maybe learn some manners. I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you don't.
Nikki, I know this is hard to rewatch after knowing what you know now. I'm sure it is. And I'm sorry about that, but oh my God.
Need to revolve it around me. I'm not that important.
Exactly. Disarm, disarm, disarm. And I always live by that. Like, they sent me an email and said, I'm going to kill you or something like that. I said, bitch, come do it.
Yeah, like, really?
Show it. Show it, Tube Top. Show it. The only one emailing you is you.
Please do it.
Like, here's
as
the
a joke.
nice threat. Like, really?
She's never shown one single thing that she's claimed she's got. Not one.
Yeah, threats. They make fake screenshots, fake
Oh, yeah.
emails.
They tell you to
Oh, yeah. Okay, Megan. Anybody believes anything you say.
You
kill
name it,
yourself.
they
tell you
do
We're
it.
gonna kill you, or they
Well, that's
they
true.
use your name against other people that
Well-
you're friends with and say, I'm gonna do this to you.
Oh, you're
We
not
all know
believing
it's bullshit. Like, stop already. You guys are fucking
Okay, then. Sorry.
toddlers. Go to bed.
Well, I know that I'm the most hated because of how that shit with Katie played out. I wasn't
Between
even
you and Steve, I think you're the most.
They're competing for the most hated. There's a competition for the most hated. What in the fuck is going wrong in this universe?
Hated.
But I wasn't
Right.
in
Aaron's up there.
the KJ community though. I wasn't covering Katie, and this person comes to me with Katie stuff, and I said, "Go to creators that cover Katie. I don't cover Katie at all. Why are you coming to me?" That was a big red flag right there. I don't cover her, so why is she? I didn't even have the KJ groups yet, remember? And I was like, why is she coming to me with this KJ stuff? And I'm not even a KJ creator. I don't even do Katie Joy content, so that threw me off right there. And I had a
Yeah.
and then when I got sent the Katie screenshots between her and her, I was like, oh yeah, this is set up right here. And I had my eye on it
Thank you, Manya.
right there. And I said, Megan, just play along until I figure out what this person's doing.
Yeah.
Y'all were too obvious, Katie. Too obvious, dude.
Right.
He always gets caught. Like, we
Do they think Katie watches this?
know you work behind the scenes. We know you pay people. We know you're fucking
Show it then. Prove to us that she does this. Because I'm owed money, according to you guys.
disgusting fuck, and you do disgusting, dirty, fucky things. We've seen it all. Everyone's seen it. You just haven't got caught yet. You have got caught, actually,
Because she's
in a
smart.
lot of shit.
She does. She makes all these pussies do it for her so they can take the fall instead of her.
Yeah.
Y'all are so stupid. She's like, I'll pay you 15 grand, but the risk is if you
15 grand. Who'd she pay 15 grand to?
get in trouble, it's on you. And I'm protecting
Yeah.
her. She buys her protection and she gets them to do all the crimes. And she's
Exactly.
basically there on her little channel. So when the shit gets caught, they get charged with the crimes, not her. Like Nat went down.
That's exactly what happened to Nat, and that's exactly what's happening
Yeah.
with Carla.
Yes. And Katie was absolutely the mastermind. Absolutely.
Just mastermind
Oh.
behind all that. Whenever it always comes.
I have never heard so much more. What is happening? What is. Please tell me they do not believe this shit in their actual minds. Please tell me that they do not actually believe this. If they do, they really need to. Oh, man.
back to fucking Katie Joy every
time.
fucking time. Every single time. It all goes back to her. This bitch is the problem. She's got to go.
You're right. You pointed at the right one. Veda is a problem.
When I watched, I was watching the whole thing go down when Kay Baxter's stream happened. I was there for that live that night, and I was
We
like,
watched it.
I could not believe y'all all felt like everybody in that chat was falling for this shit. I was like,
Right.
I wouldn't even let Nat talk. Nat was like, no, you didn't. They wouldn't even let talk. Also, Katie's like, no, I'll talk. I'll say this. You don't say it. Like, you.
that whole
There's no reason for
community-
Nat to be there except for to almost like implode on her and make her look like this complete
Exactly.
fucking asshole. And
Well,
she wasn't able to say anything. Katie controlled that whole fucking thing. And Kay Baxter sat there like a little bitch.
they treated
sure
her like
did.
a celebrity. Like these were all anti-KJ, but was
I don't know who Kay Baxter is. Word to the wise. Just so you know, I'm not commenting on that because I don't know who she is or her involvement or anything like that. There's been a lot of people that have been involved with this group that they've all shit on when they've seen the light and stuff. So there's so many names that they throw into this shit that I couldn't tell you the slightest about. But we are on like multiple phases. We've de-armed people. I feel like I'm exhausted just from listening to their plot in my head. Remember, this was her whole pitch. This is her pitch.
she came up on that panel, all their pants got wet. The whole chat was
They
ridiculous.
all were in there like, oh, Fuck
I couldn't
off.
believe it. I could not believe what I was watching. I was so pissed.
I
I was
believe
screaming
it.
at the screen. I
Right.
said, "These people bought this shit hook, line, and sinker." Like with the LB thing I watched happen. Katie's over here deleting her fucking Facebook. And y'all were like, "It ain't Katie. She didn't do those screenshots." I'm like, "Well, then why the fuck is the bitch deleting her Facebook? Are y'all that goddamn blind?" I was so pissed.
Yeah.
God, it pissed me off.
They're
All
so
she did, she had Unirock. Unirock was her spokesman. I mean, he's good, man. I have to give it to him. He is the
Uh-huh.
best.
Fucking did to Letitia, and then she gave Uni the reins and let him fall for got the
Ugh.
shit for everything.
Oh,
Well, she
no.
backed right the fuck up. Who could? How could you see
What
that
she
on that?
like?
How could you not see that?
That had nothing, nowhere even close. That is so much bullshit right there. Right there. Uni mirrored my content. Uni wasn't brought in. Uni saw easy content that somebody else was laying out everything. He mirrored my content, used me and my content. Then people thought we were friends. What in the hell? What?
He's good though.
Like,
Here's
that's
why.
what's whack.
Here's why. Here's what would happen if anybody had doubts, or if anybody did believe it was KJ. He would go live 900 times until you literally believed him, because he'd say it so many times. He was good at that shit. I'm
Kind of like what you've been trying to do. Kind of like exactly what you've been doing. You keep saying the same shit except just in the story, and people keep buying it because they're so obsessed with their hate of Katie. It's ridiculous.
telling you, he's very good at manipulating people because he goes in circles. He has trained himself to go in circles and say the same thing, so it'll implant into your brain and you'll believe it. Like with Letitia being the scammer, he went live every night. She's a scammer. She's a scammer. Everybody was calling her that because of what he
And
was
again, who did all this? Katie.
Yeah.
Every fucking thing has always gone back
No, ma'am.
to Katie.
No. Katie wasn't even involved in the Marvon story when stuff started going south, Nikki. People started asking for refunds on July 8th through the 10th. Katie didn't start covering this until July 6th. Katie hadn't even donated at that time. Katie didn't ask for a refund until way after the fact. People were already asking for refunds. Had nothing to do with Katie.
Carla?
It's her.
Katie.
Yep.
Everything goes back to that bitch.
Every time Katie's been in trouble, his little dick has been right there shooting straight up for her.
Oh, yeah. Every damn time. Now look at him getting his ass sued for that mouth of his. Bye.
And his PayPal, just like mine, is in my chat every 5 seconds. I don't intend on mine being that way. It's just I have so many mods, and I tell them drop the links, and they all just look like that. But I'm giving hell right now because 3 trolls came at me for having the members on.
Bullshit. You go into one of her chats and it's all her pay links. I have a live stream of her from months ago where she was complaining about how much she made on the Marvon story. And she was like tallying up her hours and stuff that she had claimed she had put into debunking all this shit and exposing me. Meanwhile, nothing she ever said fit anywhere. They're still lying. And you can go back and watch the history of how all that played out. All of the stuff is out there. That's why nobody ever entertained her, because her receipts never fit. Letitia said herself, no court orders ever were filed. They made an agreement for her to see Marvon. She went one time. They started fundraising for Marvon Sr. after they had already been to visit him when he was at the VA. And meanwhile, they forgot to tell everybody they didn't even need to do any of that to begin with, because while he was at the VA, they couldn't decline them to visit. Holy shit. Letitia had the police report from June 24th on and sat on it until she got some big YouTubers to cover it and then released it like it was new information. They claimed that she had an RO. All of this stuff is out there in Letitia's own statements. This is so ridiculous.
Only said it's against TOS and that they're going to report.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
that.
yeah.
By the way, if you actually look at the TOS, there is ranks for a reason, and you are entitled to give out your membership to a person who is a member who you want in that live. That's how it
Right.
works.
Okay.
Like, fuck off with that. Stop trying to make something a thing when it's not.
Well, they
Stop
said
trying
that
to
they're
get people in trouble when it's not. Like, enough already. Go.
Well,
Like I
this is
said,
why they were
I'm
reporting
gonna
me.
keep saying it. Go to fucking bed.
This
Yeah.
is why they were reporting me. You're going to die when you find out why they were going to report me.
She needed more lawyers than Trump. That was actually stated. She needed 3. She wrote it down. There's videos on my page with screenshots of Letitia in July stating that she knew exactly what Molly and those guys were doing and dragging this out for money and views. They knew what was happening. They profited greatly off of this. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Nothing ever changed.
I had to private 2 of the TOS lies about Katie because they were mass reporting them because of the audio and stuff, right? someone comes to my comments and they said, it's against TOS. I should not have to pay to hear Katie Joy content. And I said, well, when I'm doing a stream and the bitch is about to go down before I even press in because of these petty lying bitches, then you'd understand. I'm not going to let Katie take my channel down. Ain't happening.
Show it. Show where you were reported, that anybody tried to report you. Show it, because that's not true either. I showed you guys my back end. She's never been reported or struck. What in the hell? The amount of lies that have just been spewed.
Ain't happening.
Yeah, none. That's exactly what happened.
And I know why y'all were trying to take my video down last night, because I dropped a little bait in there. Y'all tried to mass flag me and think all those evidence videos were gone. Well, when I played a little screen recording to show how long it's been since I covered nonsense.
Her evidence videos. Oh, come on. The only thing you showed was your ass, Veda. The only thing you've ever shown. That's why you never got any attention from me. That's why I don't go back and forth with your fucking little cronies, because none of it ever fits. That's why you get called out by so many people and you think they're coming from me. No, they're just people who watch the story unfold. Nobody gives a shit.
I let some things show on purpose. I made sure those particular thumbnails were in StreamYards instead of any of the other ones, if you noticed.
Oh, yeah. She meant to do that again. Yeah, she's such a masturbator, let me tell you.
So I know that's why you were butthurt. I just wanted you to know I have copies and you didn't succeed and you didn't take my shit down.
Well, then show it. Show it where anybody tried to take you down. Show it. You've got proof, because YouTube emails you all of this stuff. It would be easy to show. Show it.
Just let you know. There's copies. You didn't take my crap down. So I just wanted you to know that without me saying it last night. And I'm pretty sure that's why you try to get people to, you and another person try to get people to take my shit down. If I'm lying, why would you be so desperate to get my stuff down? If I'm lying, then just say I'm lying and everybody's going to believe you, right? It must be.
Why don't you brush it off? Brush it off and be like, oh my God, she's lying. Who fucking cares? But
everybody knows she's lying, but I need to see proof of these claims that she's making. Show us where anybody attempted to take you down. You'll have it all in YouTube, easy accessible. All these privacy claims, people targeting your channels, all that shit. Show it.
But obviously you don't care because she's not lying. People need to start realizing that.
It kills me. And for all of those people that believe this shit about this identity crap, about how we posted somebody's identity, the motherfucker posted their own goddamn identity. I have it. If you message me and get it, you can have it. Nobody posted nobody's stupid ass identity. Nobody gives a shit. We wish we didn't know that identity. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. We did not
fucking ask for it. The bitch planted it.
Yeah.
For that reason.
So let me guess, she's going to say that she planted in all of these mods that were just asked for their identity when they decide to turn on her too. They planted their identities too.
Cause so much harm and problem.
Yeah, it was on purpose. Right.
Fucking right. Who does that? Somebody who's trying to get you in shit legally is who's trying to do that.
Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted to see it.
Not one person. If you look at every
Meanwhile, Tube Top Travesty just admitted to asking her mods on Facebook for their IDs. Okay. And there was a whole campaign against Charlotte, and they had Charlotte's ID, and there was all sorts of stuff with that. I'm not going to really speak on that until after court's over, but there's a whole lot. And if you don't understand yet, just wait until after January 11th.
Everything that was written down, everything that was texted back and forth, absolutely not. What moron would give you that? Why would you put, like, seriously? It's just
your guys' friends, or so you call them, because they just gave Veda their IDs for her Facebook group.
Just like, that's psychotic.
Yeah, it is, huh?
Who the fucking stop calling me and vote to fucking put you on? Ooh, all right, bye, bitch.
And there's and of course the person has no proof that we did anything like that. So
well, I keep getting threats to me. Oh, well, we're going to put your record out, your family's record out, and I'm saying,
where are these threats? That's the one thing about me is you guys can guarantee I haven't showed all the emails, of course, but I've showed enough to prove to everybody that this was happening. I've always said, you know, I stand on shit I say. I don't just come out here and make accusations. I post them. I post enough for you guys to know that this is happening, where they're coming from, what's happening, the time frame of them. Sometimes I delay it and then I'm like, okay, I'll finally show you guys whatever. but they never show nothing. And she makes these claims nonstop.
Sitting here thinking, why don't you put the record of my dick out and see how long that bitch is instead? I mean, these people I am sick of it. I am literally sick
I
of it.
know.
Like, grow up.
Manya. She starts her narrative with an unsubstantiated claim or a straw man, and then asks a question why people want to shut her down. This is, yes. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. Guess who just got home? Kyle.
Come under your real email. If you're going to come to me and talk some fucking shit, have the balls to come under your real fucking name. That pussy ass shit.
Phoenix, which one? Have I filed one? Yes, I have absolutely filed one on death threats and stuff. Yes, absolutely. I've actually filed multiple. I filed some when I was in Utah when stuff was happening, and I filed one here too. Yeah. As far as police reports on them, I don't have anything. I've never requested anything as far as their stuff goes. I keep my stuff pretty tight though.
Me. Like, if you're going to come and threaten me under an email, don't send me an email that says user-friendly suckadick.com. Come under your fucking name. Like,
Oh, I
that's
know. The trolls have been trying to pile back up in your chat lately. We had that one at the beginning of your live last night that came in. It was directed towards me, you know, about me being a nurse.
Exactly.
I think you read it, remember?
Is that about you? I thought they were talking about
Yeah,
Jill B.
it was about me.
Because Jill B said she was a nurse, so I tied that to her.
Yeah, it was to me. They love to, you know, say all kind of stuff to me about it.
I just don't get these pussy bitch moves. Like, another one is when I've been sent so many people's doxes, but you know what? Not one person besides Molly, who's like, hey, here's so-and-so's dox. They always got to email it to me under an anonymous email because they're too scared to be called as the one doing it. Like, how pussy do you got to be? Like, if I'm shady, this is why y'all can't catch me, because I do everything out front. I don't do that shady ass shit. That's why y'all get busted and y'all never can catch me, because I don't do that shade shit. I keep it real. If I'm going to dox y'all, I'll let you know it. I'll let Nat know it and the whole community know it.
Oh, wait. Did she just claim she was threatening to dox Nat? That substantiates Nat's claims. She was claiming to dox Nat too. Yeah, interesting, huh? Interesting. Hey, everybody. That didn't age well, did it? But then they claimed that Nat was lying. But she just admitted to threatening to dox Nat. So that substantiates Nat's claims once again. Shocking how that continues to happen. Huh.
I said, I'll send you your address, your fucking mom's address, your social security number and everything you want, girl. And Nonsense said today that best bet if somebody goes real life on me, I'm going to know everything about them, bitch. You just keep trying. You ain't going to know nothing about me. Nothing.
Yeah.
Listen to this. You ain't gonna. I told her. I warned her.
Never. I prepared for this.
That's how they do that too.
He prepared for this. Fucking like boot camp, training camp. What are we doing here? Is there like a nonsense training camp now? Is there like courses? Can you buy them online for $99.99? Is there a discount code? How to fuck with nonsense 101. Well, Nonsense continues to live her life and ignore everybody. But we know everything about you, including where you shit. It's called a cemetery. I mean, hey. Phase 2, over and out. I feel like we should be on an episode of Major Pain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hot, 2, 3, 4. You get a dox. You get a tracer. You get a dox. You get a shit on. You get a dox. You get a shitter. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have a marching anthem? Oh, when the saints go marching in. Like, what the fuck do we have? We need a jingle, friends. I shouldn't sing that one either. You've been framed. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Kyle's like, shut the fuck up.
So they purposely strike your channel so they can get your name and address and all this other stuff. Like, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah.
YouTube needs to do something about that. They shouldn't be allowed to know any personal information about us at all.
Well,
Like, how is that even legal?
Well, you don't have to put your channel in your real name.
Oh, you guys, hold
No, I mean,
on.
like, it's they seem to know everything.
I got kitty content for you guys. Hold on. The kiddo's home with her baby. Hold on. Let me show you guys just a second. Oh, she really does not like that cone.
She has to wear it. So, and she can't be around the other cats.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
There's
I'll go get her this. at Costco.
there's the baby. Did they give her a shot of antibiotics?
Let me show you what they gave her.
Oh. Oh, Kenzie's got all of her papers and everything. Buprenorphine, topical for pain control, an injection of cifozin or whatever. An antibiotic will last about 2 weeks. Oh, good. Okay,
And
good.
then I have to go get that
And you're going to get
for pain.
for pain. What is that?
But it's a pain med. It won't be ready
On or
until
sore? Okay, good.
next week though, because of the holiday. So I have to go get it filled now, so they can have it ready
Okay.
for tomorrow.
All right. Well, there's the baby, you guys.
Oh,
She's home. She got bit by another cat. She's got an infection, so they're trying to get it taken care of this way. Oh, look at. Wait, does that have our
No.
address on it?
No,
Okay.
it's
She
for the cats.
for the outside kitties. She got all this information for community cats and stuff, temporary foster and housing resources for pets. She got all the.
They said we're gonna have to get them a primary if we're gonna be taking care of them because
Oh, now she needs a name because you need a cat litter box for her.
They put her name down as Fat Girl because
They
that's
put her
what they
name
call
down
her.
as Fat Girl, you guys, on the paperwork.
She's so mad.
She got bit and has a terrible fever and an infection. So
Yeah, so normal cats.
it was only
temperature-
300 though.
Yeah.
That's not bad considering what they did.
Well, what they said is we are either gonna sedate her,
Say hi.
shave her foot, cut it open, drain it, and that would have been $1,500.
Oh, they think this will work though.
They said if it doesn't work in a week, she needs to go back in.
She needs to go back in. Okay.
But they told me to keep her away from every other animal.
Keep
but
her away from everything.
How
Okay.
long until you're done?
Just keep the wound clean and make sure she gets her
Yeah,
meds.
they
She will
want me
be
to put a
okay.
heat pad on it.
Okay. We've got heat packs.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Our sweet Snow White. I am Granny. That's not the regular Granny. I'm getting rid of that one. That's a
I
fake
have to
Granny.
make sure she drinks and eats because
She'll
they
eat and
didn't give
drink.
us fluid.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
She'll eat and drink.
Hopefully.
I'm sure she will. She'll be okay. We'll nurse her to health, just like we did. Come on, everybody else out. Our sweet Snow White. That's what they call you. Yeah, she's got her baby home, you guys. She's got. Yeah, I removed it. Luna. Grab Luna out of there so you can let her out. You're gonna have to go to Walmart and get her a kitty litter box for your bedroom. A little litter box and litter. Yeah.
Get out.
She's got to go to Costco. Oh, you guys.
Mark your territory, but go.
She's
I love you, baby, but you can't.
Aw.
Anymore. Okay.
nonsense. Is a better cat, dog, and human mom than me. I would have asked for the vet bill already. You know what, you guys, like, this is our hearts. Like, I told Kyle when he walked in, I didn't even call him and tell him what was happening because I knew he would just stress out over and over again about it too, because all of us are such softies when it comes to animals. You guys know how we are with our animals. And after what we've just had recently with losing Chloe and then Bella having a stroke and everything like that. So I didn't even call him. I just sent Kenzie with the card, called around, but even to surrender, no, with mine, even to surrender the other ones for the ASPCA, which was a the local one, we had to pay $100. Even though they're a colony of strays, we would have had to pay $300 to abandon them.
Well,
So
given that most places, shelters here are kill
yeah, they're
shelters.
mostly kill shelters because there's so many of them. So we decided, you know what, $300 to rescue this one and save her potentially, or so now she's just gonna.
And
I know, Mandy. He's like,
they're
my
pretty-
card.
They're pretty sure that she had, since her ears chopped, that she is neutered. So
She is neutered.
They're
Okay.
pretty sure.
Do they know how old she is? They
It
can't
was
tell
hard to
either.
tell. It was
Did you
maybe
like that
2
vet?
years. Yeah. She was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, we're gonna figure everything out.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh, sis. She'll be okay. She'll be okay, sis. Stop.
What are we gonna do with the other ones though?
Stop. They'll sleep in the garage. They'll be okay. We're just gonna.
Your brother was laying up there waiting for her to come home.
I know,
Right
sis.
to her.
I know, but she can't be around the other ones right now. It's okay, sis. Oh, you guys. Oh.
Will you go to Costco with me? Because I don't have a Costco card.
Yeah, do we have to go right now?
It needs to be done before they close, so they can get it in. So I can get it right away next week.
Where is it?
What?
Costco.
It doesn't matter any Costco. They said.
Okay. Oh, y'all. Yeah, she's my little softie for sure.
There's a lady there. An older
Hold on,
lady
you guys.
With
We'll get back to this in a second.
looks like a Yorkie kind of, and her eyes all gooped up, and it looks like she kind of has Chloe's problems with like the cherry eye and all that crap.
Oh, I forgot about Chloe had cherry eye when she was little.
Yeah, it looks exactly like that. But there's so
Aw.
many people there.
Oh,
Most of them are dogs.
are you okay?
I was crying the whole time.
Oh, I'm sorry, sis. Are you sure you can handle this?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna have to.
Okay.
She's my cat. We're
Okay.
not getting rid of her.
Okay.
Or
You
the
better
bird.
find a name for her.
I already have names. picked out.
Okay. Your other cats are going to be mad at you for a week or so until she can be your other cats.
Oh, these ones.
Yeah. You're going to have to be careful not letting her out. Oh, they're all sending you hugs, Kens.
Thank you.
She's,
I wish I grew up in a farm where I didn't care as much, because they just snap chickens' heads and everything. They're perfectly fine, but I can't.
even though I butcher chickens, I still have a soft spot for animals. That's the correlation doesn't count. You okay? Okay. Why don't you go chill out for a few and then we'll go.
I'm scared to let her out.
We'll just make sure the other animals aren't in there. We need to get her a litter box too and litter, clean litter.
They said to keep her in the box till 4:35 because that's
Okay.
when it's set, so it's good now. But
Okay.
they want her to not run around, jump, or anything, so I'm gonna keep her on the bed.
Yeah, she's got meds now. She'll be okay. She's
They
got
said that-
antibiotics.
It's a chance that it might not work just because of how bad it is. Her temperature, normal cat temperature, is like 101, 102. It was 105, almost 106.
Oh, she was running quite a fever. That's good that you took her in. You're good. They vote her name should be Lucky.
Hold on. I'll tell you the name of that. Luna,
She's
get out.
oh
Tormenting the cat.
yeah. She's gonna have to. She's
There you
mine.
go. You can
Yeah.
show her face.
Oh, here. This is the one this is the hurt one, you guys. This is the
She hissed at me once, but then everything was fine.
it's this one. It's the little chubby one.
She was hiding her head into my shoulder the whole time.
It's the little pretty girl.
Her name's either going to be Dolly or Dottie.
Dolly or Dottie? I go for Dolly.
I think it would fit her.
Dexter, you're okay. Leave the baby alone.
But she was hiding
Okay.
in my arms the whole time.
That's the little one. That's the one that's hurt. So
Are all the cats out?
I see Luna and Eclipse. Kiki's on the chair. Yeah, you're good. Aw. 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 Look what I got. Another cat. They put fat girl on her thing. Oh, okay. Anyways. Oh, poor baby. Christina, you know me. I always get worked over by these guys. That's just a habit for me. I take in strays. All right, y'all. We're going to listen to a few more of this, and then I'm going to run out of here and go to Costco with Kenzie.
These guys don't blame me for that shit.
That is, no. You're part of the problem
I
here.
was not.
You are a huge part of this problem.
Nope.
Yeah, you go back out there and
I
sit
only got
down.
one.
You go back to timeout, sir. Dolly, but not Dolly Vision. Sir, I know you're watching me right now from your phone, and you can hear what I'm saying. You are a huge part of this problem. You have 8. We're all strays. Don't tell her that. Just Lilu, don't tell her that. I know, Christina, we got to go get medication now.
When we
Oh
were
my
going
gosh.
there, she was
Oh,
sitting there
gosh.
Like this, Mom. Anytime we would hit like a little bump, she'd be like,
I'm glad she's okay though. Aw, poor sis. Poor sis has had a rough day. All right, we're gonna finish a little bit of this and then we'll get back to it. Then we will be done with it. You guys, we're only 3 hours and 39 minutes into this 7-hour live stream. Are you freaking joking?
Everything about you. Like, as soon as they do that, they've got all your information that is in YouTube that you've signed up with YouTube with. Yeah, that's why they do it.
So you signed up for your channel with your real name and you like your real social and everything. You didn't let somebody else do it.
Like my SIN card and my real address and everything, or else I don't get paid.
Listen to this BS.
But AdSense, but AdSense isn't connected to they're connected to your membership and your pay and all of that. But as far as reporting and all of that, the AdSense isn't connected to the reporting. So how would they get all that?
I don't know, but they do.
What I'm thinking is you signed up under your real Google account and your real Google information, and that gave it to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have to sign up with your real information. You have to ID verify.
That's why
Probably.
I didn't sign up for my channel under my real shit on purpose because I thought about that. I was like,
I did.
Of course not. Of course not. She didn't sign up for her.
Okay.
Because I didn't know I had to worry about this shit.
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. Why would that be? Why? I know. I swore, Mandy.
You don't know. I luckily did know.
You don't think that.
Unless you've been.
So it's through that. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't be. I just assumed it was through. YouTube. Yeah, it's from YouTube. It's not from Google. Then it would be from YouTube. Yeah, and that's why people are saying like, that's why a lot of these people are, when they strike you, they just want your fucking address and everything. They want all that shit so they can fuck with you. And I was like, really? Well, Carla struck me. Thanks, great. You know what I mean?
Damn,
She probably already knows it anyways.
She told me.
I just got a phone call telling me I got a package that
Are you seeing the privacy
to
strike?
drop off.
The privacy thing you sent me the other day? She didn't get nothing of yours. No, she
You think
did
so? Oh,
not. No,
good.
absolutely not.
Okay.
No, privacy strikes, you don't get nothing. Let's fast forward it to the 5-hour mark and see where we're at there. Let's see what we've got, because this is just chaos. Lies, 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 and more lies. Oh, God, there's probably something here.
Just got so cold up in Canada here.
Does somebody have YouTube on because we're echoing twice?
I don't.
Like,
oh, God.
So I think for tomorrow.
Saying that what her claims were that she was locked out of her page, of her Facebook page, and that it was totally taken over and that there's a new email there. That's what she claimed, that this email hacked her page, right?
Yeah, from that gentleman,
Wow.
Ranjit Singh.
Oh, God, I don't care about Katie. Sorry, guys. They do enough to Katie.
Like, even famous people are saying she's a fucking.
Oh, God.
Post about a guy being.
She fucking said it. And people are like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not that bad. Do you know what a goblin is? Do you know what gremlin is? Do you know what fucking, like, really? Disease riddled? Look it up. And she calls that. Fucking, wow, man. And they're still fucking lapping it up.
Whoa.
Do you know what cluster B, histrionic personality disorder, is? I think that's what she has. It means that.
Oh, she is not diagnosing somebody with histrionic personality disorder. Then what?
You're able to. You find pleasure in horrible, devastating situations like pain, right? And there's a way they say it that's so perfect, and it describes her all day. And they just thrive in people's pain. They thrive when everybody's falling down. And she can't just report. What tells me about Katie is, say you're reporting on I was literally doing a comparison between Down the Rabbit Hole and Katie on Sister Watch just to see how their brains work. It's
so different. Oh my gosh. It's so different. Rabbit knows what wow. Go ahead. But yeah.
But not only Rabbit, everyone does this. They report on the Sister Wives. They're reporting on the behavior of the Sister Wives. Katie does that, right?
Right.
But nobody goes farther than the behavior. Katie is going into the behavior, then she's going behind the scenes into your financials, to your business. She wants to know everything in your life at that point because she sees a happy family out front that she wants to destroy.
Right.
So she's trying to get behind the scenes and take down each arc and find out and expose what
she just described herself.
Kind of scam they're running, what kind of predator they are. Are they I know they're not molesting their children. She has to find something wrong with anything that's stupid.
She just did to David Woolley, Christine's new husband.
Right.
That bitch posted about his sister and the murder and the family and all that stuff, and tried to say that he was involved. It's you can't fucking do that and get away with it. Why is she not shit?
That's what we need to put as posts together. Extreme shit like that. You said, literally. I dedicated that video to TLC. I tagged them in the video, and they didn't. I was hoping
maybe that's what we should do for all our fucking.
She thinks TLC is gonna watch her shit. Are you joking?
Videos, keep tagging them because well, I have one that I just did too, and TLC, the owner of it, confirmed she's being sued. I hope it goes on. Apparently, Dion DeRico just submitted again. She's being sued. His lawyers are watching everything. I don't know, just a slow fucking process, which I'm hoping.
I think he was weighing on it because he did delete the post about him, and she did comply. Because most people will want you to, before you go and sue somebody, they will see if you went another means way to try to, like, cease and desist. Did you try to compromise in any other way first before they'll even allow you to file the lawsuit, sort of thing.
Oh yeah, this one's giving legal advice like she knows a goddamn thing. Oh wow.
So she did comply and take the post down.
She did, but Dion DeRico came back recently, a couple weeks here, and said his lawyers have still looking at everything.
I wish P. Diddy would get her. You know what she's been saying about him
Oh,
lately?
fuck.
P. Diddy. Oh,
That or even Shaq. Look what she did to Shaq, for fuck's sake. She doesn't stop.
Right. We gotta collect. This would be a fun video to make on these celebrities that she's fucked like this. I mean,
it would.
Yeah.
It kills me. But
I feel like I'm watching a Mensa meeting right now. The meeting of the minds.
she does.
That
She
makes
has
sense, Laura.
a very distorted, disturbing mindset, and she reminds
It
me
really does.
of a histrionic personality disorder. Somebody that loves attention, has to have the attention, is very selfish. They are very manipulative. They are all about themselves. Even her son, she
You
uses
can't
it
make this
upon,
up.
everything's upon everything. They always, but the number one thing about a histrionic personality disorder is they always have to have a target. That is the number one trait of that disorder.
Anybody catching what I'm catching right now? Anybody?
Go ahead. Make my day.
Anybody catching me? What's going on here?
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Feisty I am, thank you. I am feeling a little bit better. It's been chaotic, of course, but this is yeah, well, Verg, I was being kind, okay. We are not finding brain cells. I just can't even believe that this was out here.
They
At
have
all.
to have a target at all times. Right. The target is what they always, no matter what, they do not go throughout life without a main target at all times that they are trying to take out. And when I saw that, I was like, that's Katie. I mean, she always has to have a target, whether it's a sister wife for one day, the next day it's a Duggar, it's always a target. And her job, she wants to destroy these people.
Meanwhile, she's been talking about wars and dismantling things in like phase 1 of their plans.
What her goal
she said about the even about like all the women in Sister Wives. She said, "Oh, I'll be happy when they all leave Cody." They've left. They're being successful.
Bree, it's not making sense still. Gosh, I need to get on that level because I've lost all the brain cells I once had listening to these ones.
Moved on. They've gotten married. They have jobs, whatever, right? And she is still shitting. What the fuck does she want? And people are, coming at her going like, what are you doing? And that's all these people are getting new subs. You're getting new subs. People are getting new subs. More people are speaking out because of us and because of her antics. And I hold on to that tightly because that's what we need, man. Because this girl, she will not. She tried to say that Shaq knew all about the Collins, Teresa, is what she said. He knew about it and did fuck all. That's what she fucking said about Shaq.
Well, I found out something the other day. You know who Paris Hilton is?
Oh God.
Yeah.
And they were asking him why he enjoyed just going after these women's looks and stuff. And he talks about, the problems within himself that made him insecure that he did that for. But he said one thing that really struck me. And he said, I was broke. And when you're becoming a reporter, most reporters know that your number one goal at all times is to break the biggest story that will make you viral and make everybody come to you. And you can be a little millionaire in that moment. Her goal is to have that breaking moment where she can prove that Cody's a predator, prove that Cody's the worst salacious crime she can
make that.
And until then, she can lie about them and she can bring all the people there to keep their attention until she gets that gold mine moment. Josh Duggar was her gold mine moment, she thought.
And it didn't work.
And it didn't work for her. She thought that the Shiny Happy People series was going to be her gold mine moment to finally get up.
She's their own worst enemy. Nobody will work with her because she's her own worst enemy. She ruins everything for herself.
I cannot even believe the amount of like amazing, captivating content we've just watched.
Every damn time. Every time.
And I'm glad that 7M, I knew that there would be some kind of a blogger that would come forward and pretty much give up and give in everything. I was hoping there would be one that would just give them a bunch of evidence on Katie, but Katie is very smart, very, very, very smart. But sometimes she's not very smart because she does.
I don't think she's it's like half and half.
Right.
Like, for instance, she claims to be this Mensa bitch and her IQ is through the roof. And yet she doesn't realize that your son's not going to give you a cold sore. She doesn't realize you can get its UTI from sex. She
Right.
she doesn't realize that it's wrought iron, not wrought iron. Like stupid shit like that that normal people would know. She does not know.
Right.
That's
Right.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
Yeah. And she has that get you before you get me kind of brain. So she's out
Oh,
to
yeah.
get, that's why I acted fast. I knew I had like a day's time because say I didn't buy those TROs, right? That would be a fourth person that is accusing me of harassment and stalking. And most people are going to believe the 4 people over the one person. What kills me in this community, the absolute fucking most, and that's only because my channel is full of receipts. It takes hours for me to put a stream together.
Oh my God. I cannot with this. This is
Hours.
it takes her hours to fabricate her receipts to see how she's going to twist a narrative to try and get it to stick.
It took 9 hours to put that shit together. What kills me is not one,
Normally it's 10. I guess this day she lost an hour somewhere.
not anybody in this community will dead ass ask for the proof. Nonsense can go up there and make 18 fucking claims. Not one person will say, hey,
She doesn't show proof. That
18 claims. 18. I am in her head. Man, I'm in her head.
that's another thing that I was like, I don't understand.
Nobody
She
asked for it.
Nonsense does nothing but show receipts of videos of their own words and throws the receipts to back them up. This is low hanging fruit. I don't even have to do it at this point. Her mouth just overloads her ass.
constantly comes at people and never has one shred of proof. Why are these people not calling her out? I know you said that they're
Nikki, please go back and see the 500 plus videos on my page that are loaded with receipts. Loaded. The videos that every one of them have avoided with receipt after receipt, claims that they made, the actual statements that were made, and what actually happened. You know, those kind of videos. That's all I do.
there was a couple of people who were like, well,
Today I'm just talking shit.
do you have receipts? She never shows it.
One time the
So
other
her claims and her fucking, and same with Alice. You're like, prove it. No, you go back to your owner nonsense and you tell that bitch to prove it because everything that she's claiming is all lies.
Nikki, please see 500 plus videos on my page.
Because I can say that because there's no proof. Show the proof or shut the fuck up. The put up, shut up. That's it. Like,
what kills me is when they say
Really?
there's no proof. Okay. Are
They
you
do though.
Nonsense goes on her stream and does nothing constructive. She's running her fucking cocksucker for 2 hours, literally. And she will make
That's true today. I'll give her that one. That's true today. But normally there's a lot that I show.
it's not only that she makes lies up, she makes dangerous lies up.
Oh, listen to her.
You're
She
gonna
does.
end up calling CPS on you, bitch. You better shit out a fucking Pop Tart or something and show these people something.
yeah.
And
I don't have to. I have your messages proving that was what you were claiming were happening. I have all Molly's words and Justin's and their arguments about it. I don't have to. They proved it for me. You're welcome.
if I did that to her on my fucking channel, she would shit a brick. I know it. So then they come to my channel. My channel's all decked out. I got clip after clip after clip after clip after clip after clip after clip.
Her Clipper channels. Oh my God. What is happening?
And she's got nothing over there. And that's where her downfall was. And she knows it is. And I told
My downfall.
her, I said, you need to be coming back at me and debunking these receipts.
She tried forever to get me to go back and forth with her, and I wouldn't because there was nothing. They were falling flat on their face.
She said she doesn't have time. When that bitch sat
I didn't have time because it was irrelevant. She's telling the truth right here.
in front of that computer 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
I'm in front of my computer 24 hours a day, not even remotely.
Don't have time.
Except for the one day she broke her camera from looking at it. She had to get a new one. That really did happen. She broke her camera, had to get a new one.
I never broke my camera. What? I broke my camera and had to get a new one? I don't even use a camera. I use a Mac. I have a MacBook Pro and a phone and an iPad. You should know you've put tracers on shit that you've sent to me. Aren't you in my MacBook? Phase 6, the downfall of nonsense. Do. What the hell?
Literally, that's all she does is sit and run her mouth and run her mouth and run her mouth.
She
And-
does. And there's no receipts. People got to be sick of that shit, man.
Oh,
You know,
But they're dangerous ones. She knows by telling her audience that shit, they're going to come for me.
My audiences never came for you. But correcting your misinformation is definitely not coming for you. I cannot believe they believe this shit.
One day I went on Erin's panel. The next day she told them that I came for her kids and stuff. Did not make it. How many people did I have fucking coming at me? I had messenger
oh yeah,
requests.
because if you mess with kids, which
Right.
you didn't do, yeah.
Right.
Everyone
Oh,
will have to.
bullshit, she
Absolutely.
didn't.
And she knows that. That's why she did it.
That's why she does it, because she can't debunk my receipts, so she uses her family as a weapon. Like,
I don't even know for sure. I've never used my family. Never used my family to hide behind my family. That has been shown. The threats, you bragging about having Kyle's business information. That's all out there, baby girl. All of it.
Katie does. She's learned that from Katie.
She
That's
has.
what I mean, when she's going up, Steve, right there, she goes, what kind of man doesn't take no for no as an answer? I mean, straight up throwing an innuendo out there that he's
Right there. She just said, right, Nikki, remember what I was showing you last time? And she said flat out that she, you know, there was these receipts. They had clips of those claims that I said Steve sexually harassed me. She's saying right here, it's an innuendo. I never said that. Never.
harassing and preying on you, bitch. Like, come on. They
She
fucking
fucking
skunk
wishes, man.
They fucking skunk
Like, enough already with the Steve bashing. I'm really coming for him to the point where, like, I'm getting very angry and mean about it. Like, as soon as I see one thing about Steve, I'll lash right the fuck out. And it's because I'm sick and tired of seeing it. I'm sick of hearing it. Enough already. Enough with the Steve bashing. Like, seriously, enough already.
Right.
I don't
The
talk
man's
about
gonna keel over and die.
I
Then is that
know.
when you'll come
It's
happy?
got ridiculous.
Like, is that what they want?
I know. That's what I'm starting to think.
my worry is
Same.
mine's up there with him. So that tells me that we're both the biggest threats over here for some reason.
Oh, she's a threat to who? Herself. What in the absolute hell? And the thing is they've played their own hands out. They sent death threats to my daughter and my mother. They've braked about having Kyle's business information. They've done all that. They didn't have to do that. They did that. Threats of my children on the dark web. They've done that. All of the shit. And I'm saying they because the only people that they associate with is Veda and her little group. Anytime Veda kicks up, that's when it comes.
I think these two are. Then it comes Aaron. Mainly you and Steve, though,
They
for
think
some
Steve-
reason. You're
they think-
three.
It's me and Steve mostly. Aaron's not really.
I
Aaron
don't know,
didn't.
buddy. I don't do anything except for stick to myself. But
Veda claimed that right for once. Aaron's, a nobody.
tonight, I had to say something. I mean, well, if you look at my streams or my videos, I stick to myself. I don't go for people, you know what I mean? But when I finally had enough, that's where the eyes come out and the tears come out, and I'm gonna say something. And that's just what happened tonight.
I don't fault Nikki for trying to defend her friend, but man, dude, I'm sure this is embarrassing and hard for you to watch.
Like I said, I watched that whole video that Aaron did the other night, and I saw that one part, so I clipped it. I put it in my comment section, told people to watch it. I put her full video in there, and then I had to play it tonight a few times, and just to really embed in people, this is who you're supporting.
Really embed in people something that I never even said, that they clipped out of context and totally spun. Things that I never even did about her DV situation that she amped up and weaponized against me. One of the most dangerous things you could do out here.
You're supporting nonsense, and this is what she did to this woman.
And she
Not
was
just
laughing.
once, twice.
Well, she wanted to ruin my Thanksgiving. That was the reason. She's like, I'm going to ruin her day. Absolutely. And you know what they're really doing? I don't know if you noticed this, but here's what they're really doing. This is what everybody doesn't even know this probably to this day. And I'm going to wake y'all up about something. It's been really getting in my mind. The reason Aaron was even involved or touched or gone after. What they try to do to what you do to a threat when a threat is in your way is you isolate them from any support they will have around them, just like an abuser will do. And if you can get all of their friends too scared to fuck with them, you can kill all the support around them. That makes them vulnerable and an easy takeout. So it first started in May.
Again, back to the whole phase. This must be back to phase 2. Babs, welcome in.
I haven't ever told y'all this, but in May, I got emails and it said, you get away from Stephen Aaron, we're going to frame you with emails. We're going to run your life. I sent an email back. It said, suck my dick, fuck you. Impressive.
She got emails claiming that they were going to do this to her. What? Show them.
And it was from Jason Smith, Unirock. That's who the email said at the time. And then after that
was the first account that started sending BS in May. When Uni got called out, they created a fake Uni and Jason Smith account under his name and were sending emails, but it was never Uni's email address. Uni wouldn't do that.
They literally made emails in my name and sent them to nonsense. She posted them and said it was me twice. So did Kathy P. Well, I was like, all right, I can get through this. I've been able to get through everything else. Being friend of doctors, I got this. But how am I going to be? Here's where I really panicked, because how am I going to find an anonymous person around the world sending emails to me? So I figured out how to hook up a coder to my email. And all I have to do, it took me 6 months to do. That's how long that shit took me to figure out. And all I have to do.
November to December, December to January, January, February, February to March, March to April, April to May, 6 months when the email started. Shocker. She came out in November. Email started in May. The math. Isn't it ironic?
Is someone sends me an email and I reply back to them. That sends the hot link to them. As soon as they read it, they don't even have to reply to me. Boom. As soon as they open that bitch, boom, it sends it back to me. And I got everything.
And you know who it is.
I got everything about right then.
Oh, back to tracing emails again. Huh. Isn't it funny too with iPhones that you can, oh, wow, this isn't going to age well for you at all.
But it gives you a check mark. I posted this shit on Twitter how I do it because I was like, fuck it, this is true. I do it. Don't fucking email me no more shit. No, I ain't got an email.
Don't. Then you
But I told him, I said, I had all of you traced. Every one of you. Y'all have sent me 288 emails, and every one of them was traced. But what the golden moment was when all this
288 emails she should be able to show. 288 emails. Did you hear that number? Very specific.
started, the crazy stuff started happening. Steve got the swatting threat. I said, I need you to forward me that straight email, just that email. Don't forward it from your name. I need you to, from the direct host, forward it to me, like straight from the top up there, not at the bottom. So he sends it to me, and I was like, please, God, I am going to reply to this email and see if I can get a bite. If I can get a bite. And I replied to it, and I sent it straight to him. And as soon as I sent it to him, it took about 3 days. And this is one about swatting threats and all that they're claiming they didn't do, because he got a pizza delivered to him. And at the same time, I know about the pizza, and it was a threat. And we have to prove that that pizza was delivered by her. And we have to prove that those DV calls were from right? But the pizza and the threat in the email were separate. So, but if I could prove who did the email, I could prove who did the pizza. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much tells me who sent the package to Aaron's house with the death threat in it, right there. So,
any of you that follow Aaron, did Aaron ever show a package with a threat in it? Has she shown that? Did that actually happen? I don't know because I don't watch her. Can anybody tell me? This is so mind-blowing. I can't even. And please tell us how to email a pizza. Was it a cease and desist sent to her that she claims was threatening? Anybody know the details of that?
What I did was 3 days later, they responded with a question mark. And I got everything. And it was direct. I mean, I knew their cable company, and you can ask Revs this. I know his literal internet provider, the name of them. I know his location, everything. That's how.
And he already debunked that.
Much it gives me. And I was like, oh my God, I got you, girl. Got you. And so that we were able to straight up tie that to the pizza and the threat. So that one's taken care of, smashed in the box. Aaron?
Smashed in the box. Smashed in the box. What the hell?
The first time she said that.
Smashed in the box?
Yeah.
Oh, God, babe. Look. TMI.
Well, you get a package delivered. All you got to do is reverse tracking on that. She's working on that. I mean, that's easy. So I wonder if anybody knew that. If you have a package mailed to someone's house, all they got to do is
you should
contact the postmaster if you have a package sent to your. Wow. This is mind-blowing right now. If it's sent through the mail, the postmaster can trace it. If it's a package, it'll have a label. Oh my God, I have a dymo. This idiot doesn't even understand how mail stuff works. And sending threats through the mail is a federal crime. Federal crime. Betty, who was that recently or previously? She's in news articles though. Like actual news articles. So I'm thinking that was previous to years ago. Okay, that's what I thought. This whole claim, what is happening? This is just wild.
be able to go to your local post office or something and figure it out.
Redirect the tracking. That's easy. Figure out where where it came from.
Yeah, that would be super easy to trace a package that was sent and prove who it was from. Now, a cease and desist isn't a threatening anything. So if that's what she got mailed to her, that's going to fall flat on its face.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But there's a lot of ways I figured that out. So I was so happy to figure that out. Well, after that all happened, I was so happy because I was like, I've been tracking these people for months. I was like, I'm not going to tell them that I'm tracking them right now. I'm going to give it a couple months because this might drop. So it might help me figure out something else other than the emails. I'm not going to tell them I'm tracing them right now. Well, then After the email thing, I started getting threats again through text message, through text now. So I would
So she would have the text to show too. What in the hell? Oh my God. Never has she shown anything of that either.
get a message from the lady, right, the cease and desist, and right after I got a threat 3 minutes later from a Google number. Right. But
Sorry, y'all. If I'm mailing pizzas, it's to Kyle. I ain't emailing anybody else pizzas.
that's why you don't make a literal, when you can have your voicemail, here's what you do.
Listen to
there is a way to, I can call your phone right now. And
Yeah.
I can
Listen to what else she's going to admit to.
call your phone and you won't even know it's ringing. You won't even know that I'm calling you. That's what this program can do. And all I need to do is get to your voicemail and you say, this is such and such, and boom, I got your name. You'll never even know I called. And that's how easy that shit is. I was not able to do this with a Google number because they didn't put this is such and such on their voicemail. So I wasn't able to get them on the phone number yet.
This has to be like phase 18 we're on. Calling your phone without it ringing and getting to your voicemail and getting your name. No way.
But I was able to do the email one. But sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. That's just how it is. That's different than dropping a hot link. A hot link, I'm definitely not going to explain how that's done because these bitches would die. Absolutely die. They're going to keep fucking with the wrong person. When I was investigating all this NAT stuff, I said, I wish to God one of them would send something to me. And when the UniRock stuff started happening, everybody was getting an email, and then suddenly I get one. And I didn't even know it. UniRock came up in my chat.
He wished that somebody would send an email to her. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Holy hell.
Everybody started, it was fucking him on his UniRock 2 account.
Yes.
That came up in my chat. I swear to you, it was him, girl. I know that because I told Megan right away. I said, that comment, so he cannot delete the comment. And go,
Isn't it interesting that she's got a UniRock folder too with that email address at the title that she showed the other day and her proof of that I'm in Arizona with an iPhone, claiming that she caught me behind the NAT emails. They'll never hold weight because I would never do anything like that, nor do I do stupid shit like this. But isn't that fun that she has a whole little folder there? Why would she be having a UniRock TV 2? Why would there be a nonsense on the web 2? When mine is 2.0.
Is the manager of my channel, so she can go into my studio. I was like, go into studio right now and tell me who that is. Tell me who that account is and don't touch it. She said, and she sent me a screenshot of his account. I said, okay, don't touch it, nothing. I went straight to that UniRock 2 channel over there and I got the link to his channel. What do you call them? 6 months ago, they came out with, you remember how they came out with handles?
Yeah.
You know why they came out with the handles, which most people don't. One reason they came out with those handles is because it personally identifies you like a social security number. So no matter what, how you change your username, your whatever name, that thing right, that handle right there is going to pin it to you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Supernatural crime with Nikki, but if your handle's still Nikki 38, that's pinned to you. I can
Yeah,
say
it is.
38 and you're Nikki 38. It doesn't say it. I mean, it'll take me to, you get what I'm saying. So I grabbed his handle. I went first time into studio, first time. Didn't ever touch it. And if someone's already blocked, if you try to right click, put the link in there, press enter, and it won't go. Right?
Yeah.
And I right clicked it and it won't go because he was already there blocked. He was the last one blocked and hidden right there.
Oh my God, she has learned a lot from Uni. She is fucking, she needs Uni's whiteboards with this little fucking background music. The do 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 do. Oh my Lord. Do you guys follow this? Do you guys, this is some shit. What? I've lost every brain cell I once had.
So when I knew that link wouldn't go to block him, that told me that was really him. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like if that was a sock account for
Get what I mean? Nikki, do you smoke a lot of pot? Because man, you had to have to follow this. And no hate on that. I'm all for the green, but and I know you're in Canada, so it's legal. But what the hell, Nikki?
Pretending to be the UniRock 2, that link would have went.
That wouldn't happen.
Like
right.
A UniRock 2 account, because somebody can imitate and use the same username as him. If they
want. Oh yeah, and that's what they've been doing.
But what you can imitate is a handle. So that's what I was trying to explain to them, but they just didn't get it. So I was like, fuck it. They were like,
nobody could get it. Nobody in her audience, even though there's tech geniuses in her audience that have debunked her over and over again on her claims. Nobody was smart enough to get it. Nobody could get it because she's the only one with a computer degree. It wasn't the fact that she was explaining it all ass backwards and trying to make things fit that didn't fit. it was because her audience is not smart enough to get it. Gotcha.
Like, well, this is capitalized, this is not, it doesn't matter. I can literally bet my channel right now, Supernatural Crime with Nikki, if I want to. Me and you would both have the same
Yep.
channel name if I wanted it. There's nothing nobody could do. That's what they were trying to argue with me well, it's Unirock, U, capital, lowercase n, blah, blah, blah. I said, it doesn't matter. How any of that matters. All that matters is that handle right there. And that handle
Yes.
wouldn't go into that block space and block him because he was already fucking blocked. So if that was a soccer
Yeah.
account, they were trying to say, well, he was already there in your block section. I said, no, bitch, it wouldn't go in the block section because he was there. That was his real account. That was absolutely him, girl. And I literally
No, it was not his account. What the hell?
screen recorded everything. Everybody still didn't get it. But
Because you were wrong.
it traced right back to him. In my mind, 100% know that was Unirock. And he said in that live chat, in that message after all the tracing, he said, check your messages was the live chat message. I was going over his JLR lawsuit and I was talking shit about him saying he had a little dick and all this stuff. That's why he came in my live chat, girl. So exactly.
Oh my
That's
God.
exactly right.
Wow.
I was trying to explain to my
All you have to do if somebody comes in your live chat is click on their thing and it takes you right to their page and you have this is whoo.
audience this shit and everybody argued with me. Plus the trolls were confusing everybody. If you have
Yeah,
any,
that
that's the problem.
yeah.
The trolls fuck up anything to do technical when people don't
Oh
believe
yeah.
how computers work. Does anybody in the audience
My
know
chat's pretty my chat's pretty cool though. I don't get much in here.
does
That's on me. I
anybody-
keep to myself. I
Everybody fell asleep, Nikki.
don't get that shit.
Right.
Except
Right.
tonight.
Well,
No.
it's probably because I'm here. Well, after that happened, he said check your messages, but it wasn't a message, it was an email. And it was the threat email. That said jasonsmith@gmail.com. That literally was that account and it said that. So I was like, all right, Unirock. And I know I was talking mad shit about him when he came up in my chat, pissed. He was pissed, dude.
Shocking. Isn't that funny how she started getting those emails? What the hell? This ain't gonna age well.
Even Steve argued with me saying it wasn't him. I was like, oh God, I fucking give up.
He
Even Steve argued with her.
argues with me too with stuff. And it's like, yeah, I'm telling you, it takes him a while, but he'll get it.
Kills me.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
tries to
me and
say
him will have a screaming match, but
she's been trying to channel build off of everybody for a long time. I'm a tiny channel, but I'm double her size, I think. But she tries to align herself with bigger channels, or she tries to go after bigger channels to sub grab.
lastly, anyways, so since I wouldn't obey orders and get away from Steve and Aaron, then they went and attacked Aaron and they said, what did they do, Megan? They started making a bunch of tweets about me and said that Aaron was a piece of shit.
Hey, villainous. It's good to see you. I hope you had an amazing holiday. I hope your New Year's is good. It's good to see you.
And her reputation is going down the drain because she's fucking with me
Yep.
and my friends. They rotated from me to her. And I said, Aaron, they are absolutely doing this.
Whose reputation went down the drain? Whose? I didn't see anybody flush a reputation down the drain.
It's in rotation. So this is why I say this is all planned. Then they never went and did that with Steve, though. They never went and said, Steve, you either leave them or whatever.
I can't wait until I can highlight some of the Charla stuff after court. I can't wait because Charla handed their asses to him. She has had nothing but proof and facts on her side and stood there and took it without even being a creator. She took it. And they all went at her and did the same thing. I have a channel and subs. Like, that's a whole different thing. They really tried to take her out.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's what they did do. They went to Megan and done it.
Mhm.
Well, after all of us,
They threatened me.
all of this rotation happens,
Oh yeah.
lady shows up, right? And she says she's being the
Wait, who would even... Megan got threats too? Why didn't they show that? You notice how she goes along with it?
anti-KJ community forever. Well, if you have been, you know me and Aaron and Steve are friends. And she
Yep.
didn't. Here's what got her, though. She didn't know I knew you, Nikki. Because I never talked to you publicly, really. You weren't in my chat much at that time when she showed up. She didn't think I knew you. So she comes in there and she really thinks I'm going to
Yeah.
take the bait.
They didn't
And
think
go-
Megan. She didn't think Megan knew me either, or Steve.
Right.
That's what got her. That's what fucked her up. She said, go and attack Nikki for me. She threatened me on Reddit. I said, send me the proof.
That's what she did to me too. She wanted me to go.
Yeah.
She said that Nikki was, coming at her and attacking her, and she wanted me to go defend her.
Oh,
Nikki did nothing. There was
Yeah.
nothing there.
So I guess
Yeah, Bree, she really is. This is wild to hear. Oh yeah, they've They've got Villainous. They've got court coming up January 11th. They have TROs out on them for all their harassment that they did to a woman named Charla. She's got them on Steve, Charla, or Steve, Vada, and
I
EKC.
didn't even mention her on Reddit.
It's
I
crazy.
blocked the bitch and that Debbie, and there's a couple other ones. I blocked them all because, like I said, that's what I do, and so I don't get involved in that stuff. I block it because it's horseshit. Leave me
Right.
alone.
I
I'm my own
remember.
person. I do my own thing. Like, fuck
What?
off.
Well, I
Yeah,
asked
I
her,
remember thinking, are you talking about the same? Are we
Yes.
talking about the same Nikki?
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I
I
didn't
don't
think
do
she
that
meant
stuff.
you.
Hey, pork chop.
I had her
Right.
send me your channel. That's how I was like, are you sure? Sure. Like, send me her channel if that's the Nikki you're talking about. I know this ain't true. She knew.
Nikki, I have a feeling you're gonna learn a lot over the next month. Because they're going to have to be able to prove that it was Charlotte that did that. The only thing that worries me and bothers me is they do have her social security, her driver's license number, and things like that. You can do a whole lot with somebody's driver's license information. Like, that's scary. The loan stuff, there's all sorts of stuff. And they had her driver's license, and she's got driver's licenses of other people. And she, if you know, you know. If you know her real background and who she really is that she claims not to be, there's a reason for people to be worried. She is not a good. She has a lot of charges for not such great things.
Knew I
Right.
was out it right away.
It's like,
She's-
that's not her. She doesn't do that.
we
She
got
did
her.
to Steve too. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Well, the troll. What
I
was
didn't
weird?
do anything.
The troll sent us all emails telling us to do it, and
Nikki, why do you think that your name started getting put on death threats to my family? That wasn't a coincidence, Nikki. They wanted you brought in my opinion. You had nothing to do with me. I don't even think, did you even really know who I was? I mean, you probably followed some of the Marvon stuff from their perspective and stuff because I know you were a part of them. But I had no clue who you were. No clue. And then I get these emails and I was like, who the fuck is this? It took one of my mods, one of my close friends, to be able to say, oh, hey, that's actually one of her mods. She's a creator. And then somebody else that I really like, one of my subs, came to me, emailed me and said, look, I know this chick and she is not like this. They're feeding her full of shit. And that she's like, she would never be a part of this shit. But if she's buying this shit, they've got her completely wrapped up in this shit. And she is in way over her head. They were so concerned for you.
then she comes and tries to get us all fighting. She's still trying to get us all fighting. When that didn't work, now let's figure out who each one of these bitches' enemies are, and let's go use them and take false TROs out.
They were trying to bring you into it. So then they were hoping that I would. Oh, what did you say? Does Nikki still believe Charlotte is behind anything? Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Nikki, do you believe, or do you feel like you need more information now to know?
Out on people and claim that
Good
they're
question.
harassing us. Because if I can claim that this mass group is harassing me, just like Katie pulled a few years ago, and put false TROs on
That's fair. I'll give you that you don't know what to believe anymore. I'll give you that.
all of them and cause their life to be a living hell. Maybe this will scare them and make them go away. But I was like, how can I link Katie to blank and blank? Well, blank and blank made a dumb move and went to Katie and gave her
Nat Flo, it's actually Charla, SHARLA. She was a, well, I don't even know how they met, to be honest. I would have to go back and look at stuff, but she was an admin with them in their Facebook groups, their anti-Katie Joey Facebook groups, for a very short period of time. And then they turned on her and went after her. She's a sub. She is not a creator or anything like that. And they really did a whole lot of shit to her. A whole lot of shit. She's not even a creator, though.
the false information that I know was given to Katie by this lady, because Katie admitted it like a dumbass. She straight up said, you came for information. That was so stupid, dude. So after that happens, that straight up tells me you were the one that went to her to incite harassment against me. So when I go file a TRO on Katie due to you going to her, which is an order against you for incitement.
She's going to have to be able to prove all this right here, that anybody contacted anybody, because I've never been contacted by a single person, and I will stand on that and gladly show it, that nobody has ever contacted me to do a damn thing on their behalf, ever.
And harassment, don't incite third parties to come in and harass me. You go to that person and do it. They come in and harass me. I have paperwork that says they did it. Even if it was denied, it doesn't matter. I still filed the shit, and I'm in danger. And then, even though it was dismissed for jurisdiction or whatever it was jurisdiction. That's absolutely what it was. And
or whatever it was, You notice that slip up right there, you guys? That she's claimed that it was just jurisdiction. No, it was jurisdiction and lack of evidence. The judge reviews that in their chamber. She had nothing to stand on. She threw a bunch of allegations out there with no weight to any of them. She threw a bunch of people in there, unknown channel names, and just boldly accused people of stuff. Plus, she wanted it on her behalf, but she included Steve and Aaron as a part of her statements. Remember, though, she was able to use that false name in court filings. Oh, my God.
after that, Katie goes dumbass again, gives herself away, and goes over and posts again. And then tries to make this gas lie about the lawyers. And I got a bingo moment with them having the court date on the same day and the same lawyer. I was like, oh yes.
She got a bingo. No, ma'am, you didn't. What?
This is actually going to work out great. So not only did I tie them together that way, I was like, yes.
Your pizza just got there?
Finally, because all I had in the beginning was just messages between her and Katie about
Shop, who sent it? Did I send it?
IBLP, really. I said, I got
we knew, but we needed that proof. All of us knew. All of us fucking knew.
We need it. For court, I need the proof that she's linking right straight to her. And she does. She links straight to her. That information, I told you I meant the Facebook page and that name. Yeah. Everything was lined up so that it would get to Katie Joy ultimately. I knew it would. I knew that she would come for me. And I knew that she was headed from nonsense. Eventually back to Katie. I knew it.
Oh my God, this is so ridiculous. I can't even believe it. I have said so many times, Katie has not, I have had zero contact with Katie in over a year. October of 2022 was the last time Katie messaged me.
I felt it. I said,
and I never responded.
All right, I'm going to give you this information. If certain information is told on Katie's post, then I'm going to directly know Charlotte was the one that did it. And boom, Katie makes that post.
I do too, Sunflower.
I was like, oh my God, girl, dumb.
I laughed. I was like, wow, you're fucking dumb. I thought she was dumb before, but
right.
What a dumbass.
My heart felt so relieved. And then I realized, oh my God, they got the same court date. This is gold, dude. I was like, should I file this one this day and this one that day? I was like, no, file them together so they'll have the same court date. That way you'll know who each one of their lawyers is, which I would have known either way.
Oh my God, in a town full of 12,000 people, right? What's the chances of having the same attorney on short notice? Even though one of them has shown all the proof of how she retained the attorney, how she had the attorney first, everything. This is ridiculous.
One of their lawyers was, even if it was on a different day. But I just want to see with the lawyer having to deal with both of them on the same day. And he said he's representing both of them right then. Okay, gotcha.
But they're not working together, and KJ doesn't know who Charlotte is. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Keep going with the lie.
And Katie knew I was going to come and blast that shit. She knew it, and she went straight to social media, and she's like, I don't know this woman. I never met this woman, and blah, 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 and such and such.
But then she admitted, though, in a post that we were harassing her subscriber. Do you remember that?
Well, you know what gave her leeway is she made a sentence that said, and one of the admins has a permanent TRO out against him. From this when he said that, when she posted that, and nobody in the public knew that, nobody but me, her, Steve, and Aaron, I knew right then. I was like, she went.
Right. Oh, I did too, because I knew as well. I thought, oh, you're busted.
What? What? Did you guys just catch that? That's their gotcha moment. Are you joking right now? Do you know how easy it is to find that stuff?
You're busted. You don't know her, but yet you know that bullshit. Yeah.
And I know. She said, here's what got her with nonsense. I know that information was also sent. What I'm doing is I'm using this alias to see how far around the fucking internet it goes.
She's using this alias. This is why I think she's behind that Nikki account that sent me her information that she's claiming to not be her. Right here, you're about to hear why I think that this is her sending those emails. Can't prove it yet, but this is why I believe that it's genuinely her. Sorry, you guys, I gotta go in here and babysit a cat because Kenzie can't even leave her room feeling comfortable without I have to go in here and protect the baby so she can run to Walmart. We're gonna go to Costco tomorrow because she doesn't need her meds yet. So we're gonna. Okay, hi, baby.
Because you're not allowed to incite third parties to come for me. But you've already sent that docs to 5 people. Then here's what another dumbass mistake she does. She gets on Nonsense's channel. Well, she's in the chat. Nonsense goes live, and guess what she starts reading on her channel?
Hold on. You guys look at
My literal TRO on Charlotte. That
right on.
straight up connects you to Nonsense, because that straight up connected her to Nonsense right there, because Nonsense said her name. She said this is the TRO that Beta took out on such and such. And I was wondering, did Katie?
What? This is how she connected it. Do what?
Okay,
Just leave her. Sorry, guys.
you can
I'm
leave
getting
this
orders.
washcloth warm if you want, and put it on her foot.
Ma'am, I'll be okay. Me and the baby will be fine. I'm a good
Just go to the Costco
babysitter.
and drop it.
Here, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Let me show you the baby.
Okay.
There's a little smoosh face. There's a little smoosh face. Not feeling good, baby. Kenzie will nurse you back to health, I promise. You'll be okay. He'll be okay. Little smoosh face. Isn't she cute? Can you guys see her? Okay. Dexter's crying because I'm in here and he can't get to me. She's so cute. Okay. We got to listen to that again because I got to hear that. Hold on, you guys. I got to back that up a couple seconds because I was getting orders of how to take care of the cat. Okay. Here we go again.
Blah blah blah, and such has
But
a
then she
permanent.
admitted, though, in a post that we were harassing her subscriber. Do you remember that?
She got bit by another cat and she's got a systemic infection that's going through her body. She had a really high fever and they gave her a shot of antibiotics and we have to keep her under wraps. Hopefully it'll heal up on its own, but if it doesn't in a week get better, we have to take her in and she'll have to have surgery to have it drained and everything.
Well, you know what gave her leeway is she made a sentence that said, and one of the admins has a permanent TRO out against him. From this when he said that, when she posted that and nobody in the public knew.
Sorry guys, we're re-listening to this because I want to hear exactly what she said.
That nobody but me, her, Steve, and Aaron. I knew right then. I was like, she went.
Right. Oh, I did too, because I knew as well. I thought, oh, you're busted. You're busted. You don't know her, but yet you know that bullshit. Yeah.
And
I know.
She sent here's what got her with Nonsense. I know that information was also sent. What I'm doing is I'm using this alias to see how far around the fucking internet it goes, because you're not allowed to incite third parties to come for me, but you've already sent that docs to 5 people. Then here's
No, that's not what happened. I didn't get that docs from anybody besides a fake email under the Nikki address or the Nikki email address. And when I didn't bite, she went crazy.
What another dumbass mistake she does. She gets on Nonsense's channel. Well, she's in the chat. Nonsense goes live, and guess what she starts reading on her channel? My literal TRO on Charlotte. That straight up connects you to Nonsense, because
you had passed that around in your members only group, you dumb butt. She had been using it for content. Are you joking right now? Are you joking?
That straight up connected her to Nonsense right there, because Nonsense said her name. She said this is
because I said her name. Yeah, I was reading your statement.
She said this is the TRO that Beta took out on such and such. Because I was wondering, did Katie, is it the one? Because Katie and hers were identical. I wrote the same report on both of theirs. So I was like, this could be Katie or her. But since she was in the live chat and then she said her name, I was like, so this absolutely proves that you went to her, gave her this TRO to read out publicly on your behalf, and that you've had her coming for me. And you just sent her what's supposed to be my private information. So thank God they were able to figure out who I was, because I'm telling you, my shit would be all over all over the internet. I'm so glad. Thank God.
Yeah, it would be. They would. No, it would be. Yeah. They would think no qualms about it. They would do it.
Her information was initially sent to me by the fake Nikki account.
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
Nonsense is going live threatening my family, trying to accuse me of having a kid. But I've never had kids. I wish I don't really wish I had kids.
Ouch. Are you joking right now? Oh my God, this makes me sick. This makes me sick. She could have avoided all of this. She could have avoided all of this, but she has sat here and doubled and tripled and quadrupled, and I don't even know what number we're up to by this point with these lies. In her own stream, she stated she had a child. Then she stated she lost the child. These lies are so ridiculous. Nikki, did you hear that live stream that she did on her Gypsies channel? That she took down because the sister-in-law got on her ass? Did you hear that live? This is disgusting. This actually makes me fucking sick. Right here.
Missed that one. Now you got a kid? For
I know.
fuck's
I
sake,
miss-
man. She
I
don't
kinda- I kind
stop.
of want one, but I don't want one. I was going to say I wish I had.
She stated she couldn't have children. She claimed she lost a child. She didn't use those exact words, but that's what she alluded to. Oh my God, I can't. The whole C-section being kicked down the stairs. Because she lied about her brother, Becky. If you read that comment, Kathy P did a video on that public comment that was made. This makes me so fucking angry. I can't even see straight when I see this. This is absolutely disturbing.
Had a kid, but I really don't. I don't know. I don't feel bad for. I hate kids. I'm just gonna be honest. I fucking hate kids. Kids get on my nerves. Last time my sister tried to get me to babysit,
because it was shortly after she did the live stream shortly after her ex took his life, and the sister made a very strong worded comment on her page on, I think it was Thanksgiving Day.
played a prank on me, and she had her kids go to the Christian school. So she said she thought it would be funny because the Christian women all know me from when I pick up my nephew. So she thought it'd be funny to put me on speaker and ask me to babysit, and I didn't know that she was out there with the other moms. And she knows.
Yeah, it was extremely strange. And here's the thing, there's no need to lie about it. There's absolutely no need to lie about it. All of her public information and all of this stuff, she's been tagged in pictures from her family on numerous social media profiles. Her own sister posted public pictures of a child in the obit section. Like, there's so much public information out there that you can go research yourself. There was never ever a need to bring this up or lie about her having a child or not having a child. Nobody ever cared. It was the fact that she has gotten to this point that she just lies to lie. Like, there is no need. Nobody cared. Nobody would ever, like, nobody around me would ever touch anything to do with a child. That's just not how it works. But her obsession with me has become so deep. It's so much more personal. And there's a definite reason for it.
My answer to babysitting because she has 3 little shit kids.
Right.
And
Little shit kids.
she said, "Will you babysit?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll babysit, but when you come pick them up, they'll be taking a nap in the pool." And I said,
Oh, you're good, Nurse Lenny, if you missed that, because that was some of the worst stuff ever. Oh, Dexter's at the door whining, you guys. He's fine. He's just whining because he can't get to mom, and the kitty's in here with me.
I remember that. You're saying that
Oh, look
before.
at this.
not one of those women let me ever babysit again, ever. And then I was at a conference.
Oh, look at this BS here. Sorry, you guys. I'm laying on the bed with the cat.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What? Just
You're
making
a
sure-
big part of the
just
problem.
Making sure she's okay.
You're part of the problem.
Part of the solution right now.
Big part of the problem. Look at how pretty she is, though. Isn't she the cutest little thing ever? Oh, she is really warm. You're going to be okay, kitty. You're going to be okay, huh? Who's that in the... Who's that? Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's that? Where'd he go? She's up here on the bed on... Kenzie's got blankets out here for everything. Yeah. Okay. I tell you what, he's a part of the problem. Major.
Conference. These people were so fake. Every mom, you can't tell me out of 300 moms. Somebody asked, how proud are y'all to be moms or aunties or whatever? And everybody there raises their hand, yes. And I'm the only one down, and everybody's staring at me like, follow in line, raise your hand. And I'm like, I fucking hate kids. Why are you all lying? We're in church. I know all 300 women in there cannot possibly.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, we've been going for a while. We're almost done. We're just listening to some more of this bullshit that she spread. I can't even keep up right now with the lies. I am so shocked by this live. I didn't watch it all when it unfolded. I watched like 10 minutes here and there. I'd get sent a clip. They'd catch, somebody would watch it a little bit further and catch something else in it. And then somebody else would watch it a little further and catch another lie. Finally, I was like, okay, let's just continue to go through this. And this is where we're at. This is ridiculous.
Possibly love kids that much. Number one, I can't have kids because I'm too selfish. Number two, they literally make me the weakest you've ever seen. I always said I'm not going to get attached to no shithead kid, and then those little things break my ass. They need $20. My dumb ass gives them my last $20.
Oh yeah.
They
I remember you saying that. You just do anything for those kids. Like, yeah, they'll be sleeping in the pool. Like, you say shit like that, but you fucking adore those kids. Not knowing that you would, but you do.
Nikki, you called her on that. Good for you. I actually have that clipped and I've never posted it, but she did in her Backwoods Barbie stream. She said if anybody ever asked me to babysit, those kids would be sleeping or taking a nap in the pool, basically alluding to drowning them. And she thought it was super funny, and Megan thought it was super funny too. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. There's just no need to lie about this shit. There was no need to lie or go back and forth. Her own mods, she's admitted to having a child in her members only streams, you guys. This isn't the point. Again, nobody cares. It's the fact that she lies about such things like this and makes up stories about it. It is disturbing. And people with child that have lost a child, this fucking shit affects majorly.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. I love, obsessed. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're obsessed with me too. I attract kids even though they know I can't stand kids. I mean, I can stand my niece.
Yeah, her son deserves way better.
Say that and I believe you, but it's like they get you. That's like when people don't like cats. Cats will fuck with you to make you like them. I swear.
Amen.
To God.
Yes,
I mean,
they will.
Did y'all imagine me with kids? I mean, I'm a hoot.
Oh my God. I think I would love to get babysat by you if I was a kid. I'd be like, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
I
I
know.
would get all the candy in the world, get all the sugar I wanted, get all the money I wanted, get
You could play in the toilet if you wanted to.
whatever the fuck I wanted, go play, stay up late, watch horror movies. Yeah. You would be my go-to babysitter.
Oh, absolutely. My nieces and nephews are stuck to my ass, let me tell you. My niece is all
Oh
in
my
my
God.
fucking makeup, breaking all my $30 Tarte shit. And then my nephew's over here fucking up my PlayStation. And I'm just like, Angel, if you don't come get these damn kids, so help me, you're buy me a new PlayStation. You're definitely.
Nikki, I don't know if you've ever heard me say this, and for anybody in here that's new, for those of you that don't know, I've raised my nieces due to addiction. My sister's in prison. Their bio father has been in and out of prison. I've raised my nieces for almost 9 years due to addiction. I have an extremely soft spot. My girls were born addicted to substances, and they both are special needs. I don't play with shit like this, but I genuinely think her hatred for me is on such a deeper level than just surface on the YouTube. It's she in a way almost like idolizes me, but then at the same time hates me to the level of like hates me so bad because I'm everything she is not. It's a jealousy and a fucking hatred I've never felt from anybody before. It is unsettling to say the least. I have never felt this much hatred and vitriol from anybody in my life, and I've never entertained her, never engaged with her. Me going back and reviewing her and correcting her misinformation keeps it on the internet. I have never done anything like this. They have tried to shut me down every which way, and she came into this coming in hot after me, lying about me. And that's why she claims she, was so involved because of Letitia. I mean, she has changed that story 5,000 times. She says we adoption shamed Letitia. That was never the case either. Nobody ever adoption shamed Letitia. The facts were the facts. Marvon talked about it himself. Her obsession is really unhinged. It is really unhinged. It is beyond disturbing.
Buying me my new makeup house. I just write out a list and tell her how much the shit costs, and she's got to pay it. I remember one time we got into it over that. I said, if anything gets broken in my house, anything that you're paying.
And if you go back to her Backwoods Barbie stream, she said a whole bunch of shit about her own sister and some things that are very, very disturbing in that. If you pay attention to that and listen to what she said, it is absolutely like mind-blowing to hear the level of instability there is.
Paying for it if I have to babysit this long. I mean, I had to babysit for a whole 3 hours and change diapers. The one was still in diapers, and I was like, I don't do the diapers. You're gonna have to.
Nurse Lenny absolutely could be. You know, there are so many factors that could be. That's why nobody's ever focused on that stuff. They've continued to make up lies and say that we paused every time that, you know, she brought up her nephew or this, that. That was never the case. That's never been the case. Nobody's ever focused on that. It was the unnecessary lies that she continues to spin and tell and twist and do all these things with. Letitia, nobody even shamed Letitia. Like, life circumstances happen. I'm the first to say that. It was the fact that Marvon's own words, you know, and that story still, it sucks for all ends. There will never be reconciliation and peace in that. And Marvon deserves dignity and the rest of them deserve peace. That situation's all screwed up too, and it will continue, but it just shows how fucked up social media can make so many people, and it's really sad all the way around.
Come back early. If that kid takes a shit, it's sitting there for 3 hours. I'm sorry. And
her lies are absolutely dangerous for real victims. Absolutely dangerous for victims.
She's like, it better not. And I said, they can take me to jail for child neglect. I am not changing no nasty ass diaper. The smell of shit makes me want to puke. Oh God, Nikki, yeah, I just thought of that. I'm sorry that I wrote you that. I'm not usually that person.
There's many different reasons why somebody could twist and turn stories like that, you know, coping mechanisms, things of that nature, but it's so unnecessary. Yeah, Canine Rules. She did a stream about her. I don't know much about her at all, Canine Rules, personally. I don't know anything about. People have asked me to pay attention over there. I think she does the same type of content that Katie does, which is like reality TV stuff, which is not an interest of mine. I focus on like real cults, which some of those people are from real cults and things like that. I'm not diminishing that, but just totally different. Yeah, Nurse Lenny, very good point. Like, it's just weird if you have a hard time and don't want to talk about it, why continue to maneuver it in there and make such a big deal? It's weird how she deflects and talk. I don't know. I will never try to diagnose anybody or anything like that, but I definitely think there's some trauma in there for sure. There's definitely some trauma responses, in my opinion, to how she reacts to things. Where that stems from, I will never know. But it's definitely gotten out of control and dangerous.
I meant to write that to Megan when I told you. I thought you were Megan whenever I realized I wrote that too on accident, and I'm sorry. Do you remember what I said to you when I was getting off the phone? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Oops.
What did you say?
There was one sentence, and then I was supposed to rotate because y'all's pictures are both similar on my thing because I can. Let me see what I wrote her. I was like, oh my God, because it's right about that.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I'm like,
this is so weird. All of it.
Oops.
Well, because Megan messaged me like 5 minutes later, says, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I just told her I was taking a shit."
Hey, Granny's watching.
And then she told me, I'm like, should I take a shit?
Hey, Granny, you have that alt running around impersonating you again. I just blocked him earlier from my chat, just so you know.
Figured it was normal talk. I didn't care. I know how you are. You don't give a fuck. You say what you want.
That triggers Steve. It triggers Steve because he's so.
I'm gonna go. I'm gotta eat and I gotta take a shit.
Right. And he's so proper.
Like, that's how you are though, even on lives or in members only. Like that's how you are. So for you saying that to me, I didn't think nothing of it. Fuck, I pissed with Teresa on the phone. I've taken a shit with Teresa on the phone. Now she knows.
Hey, I cannot complain why most of this community can't stand my ass because I am pretty gross. I'm very I don't keep it in. Like I can't. I try to very, very. I mean, you should see me on the beach. I try so hard not to like hit on any girls and thongs and stuff. And it's just like, damn, man. And it's just hard. It's hard. It's hard for me to keep stuff in that I'm thinking. It's just too hard.
She definitely overshares.
I should.
And it's like inappropriate oversharing. It's not like I don't know. It's not like one of these like I'm an open book. It's like these inappropriate overshares, attention seeking, almost in my opinion.
You know what? I took my ADHD medicine before I came up here, and I realized that I am not going to rewatch the replay of this because I bet you I've been talking the whole time and not you. I should have double dosed. Where is that shit? What time is it? First of all, I can only take it until 1:33 in the morning. It's Thanksgiving shit. We're celebrating today for Thanksgiving because we didn't get everything ready.
You're celebrating today? Yeah. Ours was October.
So instead of celebrating Thanksgiving because I didn't get everything ready in time, this actually makes me sad. It really does. There's a big part of me, and I've said that all along, that there's a big part of me that pities her. Yeah. Yeah, there's just this like, oh yeah, Granny, I saw that. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, there's no need. It's very immature. It's like emotionally stunted in a way. Okay, y'all, I'm almost done. We're just going to play a few more minutes and then I can't take any more of this. This is like gone off into La La Land.
I don't remember. The first weekend of October. Spirit had ours, and
I need to blow my nose and
so I even said, "Oh, happy Turkey Day to everybody."
I would have Thanksgiving on the same day as us. Did you?
No,
You don't?
we have ours, and we have ours before Halloween. I always thought that was weird because we must have got like all the American like banners for the months because on November it would have a turkey. So it was like, well, that's weird. Why would you have 2 holidays? Not holidays.
Can I say this one more time though? I have to, and I know a lot of you get mad at me for saying this, but Nikki, I have to give you props. This has got to be really uncomfortable for you to sit back and watch. This has got to be really uncomfortable for you to realize how manipulated you were and hear all this stuff. It's got to be hard, and I know it can't be easy if you're still in here. I appreciate you for giving the time to pay attention to this and start doing your research. I know that so many people, Charlotte was a part of their group, and then you saw what they did to her. I know it's happening to you. I know it continues to happen to you people, and I come from such a different perspective because I was never a part of their group. So for me, it's easy to see because I came into this looking at all of it and realizing how fucked up it was from jump and realizing that they were focused on so much hate and wanted nothing to do with it. And I'm just a lone soldier, so I never got into that. And I've had a really amazing group of people around me at all times that is really protective. They are fucking, some of them might be a little overprotective, but I love them dearly because a lot of them were around or have been here and they've guided me not to try and manipulate me into thinking things or feeding me anything. They would give me shit on all different ends. They'd say, you're wrong on this, but here's the facts of this. They would do this. Absolutely, Shop. Absolutely. But I have to say over and over again, for you to sit here and try to, re-listen to all this, it says a lot because there's a lot of people that have been hurt by their actions, by things you have said, and it takes a lot to be able to do that. I've had to do it. That's how I don't know if you were ever told that, but when I came into this, when I first started covering the Marvon story, I have never been a fan of Dre McCray. Never once. Never once. I was actually really anti Dre McCray, not against her, never had like a hate group or anything, but I easily bought into the hype that they were spinning about her. And once I realized that it was highly edited videos and completely spin narratives, and I had to sit back and realize I couldn't put my own trauma in the middle of that and put that on her. I had to piece things out and I had to really separate. Yeah, she lives a very problematic lifestyle, in my opinion, but there are certain things you couldn't overlook, and I had to correct those. I had to correct my wrongs because I had a lot of missteps. That's how I came into this. And I've spent a year and a half rewriting things and redoing things because I was wrong for a week and a half. And I fed into that. And I was like, nope, we're going to get to the bottom of this. And the sad thing is at the end of the day, every single person exploited Marvon. Every single person exploited Marvon who claimed they cared about him. Another thing that they've told you guys is that I made so much money off of that story. I covered that story from July till February and wasn't monetized. I didn't even realize my memberships had been approved until they popped up and somebody joined that day. And I said it on my live stream. I was like, well, fuck, that's not going to look good because I didn't even know it was on. I have misstepped just like anybody. Yeah, Nurse Lenny, and I, that's something everybody was so pissed at me because I wouldn't delete that. I'm not about to delete shit and try to dirty delete. I made a mistake and I walked through it. And I did it over and over again because it mattered to me. The facts mattered. It wasn't trying to trash Letitia ever. Never about trashing Letitia. We all, so many of the Islanders, you guys don't even realize how many people tried to reach out and reason with her. Letitia and I had conversations. They were never sideways. Letitia told me herself that it was being investigated. That's why, like, all of these claims that they've made about there was never an investigation. Letitia herself stated there was an investigation because she had made claims. There was so much going on all ends of it. And at the end of the day, it's a tragedy. Somebody had attempted to take their life. That's That's the end of it. Like, it really fucking sucks. Yeah. Oh, King Yukon, there's so much to unpack with all of that group. So much. I can't even imagine what she's been told by so many of them. I can't even imagine being part of that group and all the misinformation that they do. Transparency and truth is always the best. I agree, Nurse Lenny. 100% agree. Yeah. Yep. And all we can do is, nobody's perfect. Nobody is fucking perfect. There ain't one person on here that has never made a mistake or been wrong about something and has to turn around. God, I'm wrong every day in my life. Every goddamn day in my life. There's something, if we're not wrong and continuing to try and strive for something else, that's not growth. I could come out here and feed you guys a line of bullshit and tell you that I'm Miss Perfect. That will never be the case, but I will never let them tell you that I'm somebody I'm not either. Hey, Gray One. Okay, nobody's perfect, K9. If anybody thinks they're perfect, I've said that from day one. I'm a perfect asshole. And I wasn't trying to hide anything. I didn't know what I was even getting into. I was so naive to the world of YouTube. I didn't know you could comment on videos, do live streams on YouTube when I got into this. I had watched a few train wrecks on YouTube, but didn't even know the depths of like how you could maneuver it, that there was communities. I remember when they kept coming in to me and asking me, what community you're a part of? I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? What communities? Like, I had such a learning curve thrown at me. And it was so fast. And I was like, I'm not in any communities. That's where the joke came from, was the island. So there's that. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a wild ride. And 99% of the people that are here with me today started with me. I can go back and look at my first subscribers and they're still here today. Because one thing they know is if I screw something up, I'm going to correct it. And we're going to walk through it together. And they know that I'm an asshole and they know what to expect. Like, if somebody screws with my family, they know exactly who it is, what's been done. I have complete and utter transparency. There's none of this second guessing. I don't say something and never stand on it. Yep, you have shop. Yep. Oh, Granny, I connected with Granny over prison talk and like felons and addiction. And I love when Granny gets on those tangents. I can fuck with that. There's so much, there's 2024. I want to talk about prison reform and rehabs and jail not being rehab and our underfunding, not enough resources for mental health and stuff like that. I am not a professional of any sorts, but I've lived the life. I do this on a daily basis. I can only speak from what I know. And unfortunately, I know quite a bit because my sister has struggled with addiction for 20 plus years of her life. Yeah, grannies, we need to. Absolutely, Susan. And I respect that. I'm an open book. Anybody can ask me anything because I think that if one thing I can do, someday I want to tell you guys about my story of my upbringing, some of my experience with cults and how damaging it was and how it still impacts me. Yes, you have, let's be honest. I want to talk about some of these things that I'm passionate for. I was really bothered by the DV lies because there's a reason for it. And there's no reason like for me to hide that stuff because victims deserve voices. There's no need to lie about this stuff. Nope, I don't, Susan. But you know what? I feel like I have a lot that I can offer other people because if they can learn one thing from my life or the mistakes I've made, addicts aren't shitty people. Addicts are human beings. Some of the addicts I know are some of the most amazing people. But I've had taxmen come to my house looking for collecting debts. I've had death threats on my family because of stuff my sister was involved in. She was a marked woman. She ran for a lot of really tough groups. Like, there's a lot of shit that I've been through that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. And that's where we connect. We've all been through shit. We all have trauma. That's what connects people. We could be out here cutting everybody down every day. What's that teaching anybody? My girls have been through more trauma in their short years than most people that I know of adults, and they have a smile on their face. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely leave it to Bieber. Absolutely. Victims deserve voices. Yep. Yep. Body cam. Yep. Oh my God. Are you serious? You are. Asshole with a huge heart. That is right. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's why I'm tough as nails. Like I am hard as a rock. Like I definitely will say I can come off as a complete snobby bitch 100%, but it's the wall that I've had built around me that I don't put up with dumb shit. I don't have time for that. I live too chaotic of a life for dumb shit on the internet. Most of these people couldn't walk a day in my shoes. They wouldn't survive the shit I go through. And it's not trying to put me on a pedestal, but it is hard navigating fighting for two little girls that are special needs and Kenzie's medical issues. That has been a hard, hard rock. And I not the best at it, but it's trial and error, and we get through it together, and you guys get to see what Mackenzie's like. Mackenzie, if there's one thing that I've done right in my world, that's that right there. That little girl right there is everything I've done right in this world. She is the best, the most compassionate, wonderful, amazing little girl. And I'm surrounded by some of the most amazing fighters, survivors. There's so many, all of my mods, every single one of my mods, if you only knew their stories, if you only knew their stories, if you only knew the people in my comment section like I do, that I've gotten lucky to know. These people are fighters. They're survivors. They're not victims. They are survivors. They are fighters. Addiction. Horrible sexual abuse stories. Loss. Like so much. And every one of them. Lost to suicide. Lost to anything you can imagine. That's what this chat is filled of. Absolutely, Teresa. Oh, T, I have been called a snobby bitch my entire life because I come off as an asshole. Like, I'll be the first to say that. I do, because I have a very, like, no bullshit tolerance. I have a very slim bullshit tolerance. That's why I don't do good with messages and shit like that. I don't get into that shit. I could care less about petty little things. That's not what life's about. I love you too. Happy life. Smith-Manji syndrome. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Leave it to Beaver. Exactly, Nisi. Yes. Hey, Vic. Oh, Vic, we've just been over here laughing and talking shit. I'm wrong. Yeah, that's the thing is I was lied to my entire life. I was manipulated my entire life. As an adult, when I could make choices for myself, I stopped. Like, I was like, no more of this shit.
We raise them, not just you.
Oh.
I heard you.
Oh, listen to this one.
Yeah.
Listen to this one.
I said we raise them, not just you.
Nobody would be here without you. Everybody knows that. Okay, give Kyle his praise. I'm just joking. That's true though. Like, and yeah, Kyle pretty much keeps everybody together.
No.
That's the thing too. Like, we have been through so much shit. Like today, just another, here we are with our little coned cat. Another experiment. Kyle is the best dad in the world. Kyle is such a good guy. Kyle is, Kyle just needs his ladies to tell him he's loved.
No, I take a big part in trying to raise them right.
Kyle is, they know it. Shut up. You don't get to be here and not here. I usually praise you when you're not around. I can't do it in front of you. Your head's going to get too big. It already doesn't fit your helmet.
That's why I got a bigger helmet.
Kyle, giving Kyle his flowers. Yeah. Right. Kyle's amazing. I just give him shit. Kyle is Kyle, not only Kyle though, but his freaking parents, y'all. His parents are unbelievable. His parents are. Oh, he knows that. He hates it when I do it too. He listens to me sometimes and he's like, stop, stop. He's just feeling neglected today. It looks like it. Yeah, everybody has a story. Yep. Just get Kyle a tinfoil hat. A helmet made of tinfoil.
I got enough helmets.
Yeah, I got lucky. Not only is he good to look at, ladies, but he's a good guy too. Not very often. You usually settle for one or the other. I got both. He knows it's true.
Not
Yep.
the brains, though.
Oh, bullshit. Me and my missing tooth. See? I still can't get the
Yeehaw.
infection. Yeah. I can put straw in it.
We got cattle on the wall right there. Ding.
Oh, I could spit now and go right out that tooth. Someday I'll put my crown back in.
Oh my
I could
God,
put a piece
Dexter.
of straw in it. Dexter's going to
Shut
have a
it.
conniption fit about this. Where's Britt? One of these days I'll get my tooth back. We're as real as they come, unfortunately. You guys want to see the baby again before we get off here? Look at her cute little face, though. I know, Daisy, I know. We've been going for almost 4 hours. We've just been bullshitting.
She's loving it right now. Aren't you?
Oh, she's purring. She's purring. I think Kenzie got a cat.
What? 3 of them.
Yes, we are. Ooh, Nurse Lenny, that's a good idea. Let's be honest. Oh, I know, she's so sick.
Shut up.
Entitled white ladies, there's a lot of those. I'm one of those. Definitely we'll say that for sure. Oh, look at her. She's like, wait, what's going on here? Wait. This is the baby. Oh, thank you, Gray One. Kyle is the rock. Without Kyle, there would be I would be an utter mess. The people in the comments that know Kyle in person, they can tell you Kyle is as legit gets. Oh, that's a good idea, Nurse Lenny. Really good idea. She got the helmet on. She's okay. She got bit, y'all, by another cat. Oh, for those of you guys that missed. Oh, really? Yeah. My infection pushed mine out. I have a chronic sinus infection and a deviated septum, and I have polyps. I need to get it fixed, but I just don't have time. But the swelling got so bad that it pushed my crown out, and I started draining infection from this side out. You can see it's still swollen. Well, my sinuses are swollen because I'm sick right now anyways. But the infection won't clear, so I haven't been able to get it put back in until it clears. So it pushed my crown all the way out, though. Stupid. But she is one of the garage cats, and Kenzie went out to feed them today, and she noticed she was limping and her back leg was swollen. So she was like, Mom, she's had a panic attack and broke down and was bawling. And she ended up taking her to the urgent care and paying for it to get her antibiotics. She got bit by another cat and she has a fever and a major infection. So they gave her a shot of antibiotics and she's got pain meds. So Kenzie went to get her a litter box and she's going to live in Kenzie's bedroom for the next week. We'll see. They said that hopefully it'll improve. They might have to go in and drain it, though. If they have to do that, it'll be $1,500. And she's not even ours. She's just a stray that we've taken in because of the fucking neighbor. Yeah, this was all today. Yeah. Vic, this happened 10 minutes before I started my live. Kenzie was at the vet when I started my live. Yeah. But she's a good girl. She's the sweetest. Her little sister or brother or whatever is in the garage still. Yeah, she's just precious. She is. She's so soft too. So now we got to figure out a name. Tattooed. Yeah, Daisy girl, I am. I'm on antifungals and antibiotics. I'm on like my 5th round. This go around, I'm on my 5th round. I have to have surgery, but I have all sorts of other shit going on. So I have this next couple weeks is hell. I have a colonoscopy, a mammogram. Kenzie has a colonoscopy. I have another injection in my back coming up. I'm actually getting the piriformis muscle injection coming up. So I'm excited. I rescheduled my Botox until I'm better. But isn't she adorable though? Look at her. And my father-in-law was in the ICU, so we've just been all over the hell. So, but yeah, she's just the cutest thing. The cutest. Yeah, there has. A lot of people are getting the C virus again, too. Oh, she's loving this. She is so cute. She's so chubby, too. Let me see if she'll stand up. She's short and fat. She's like super. She doesn't want to even stand. You're okay, baby. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Here. Let's make you comfortable again so you can. There you go. Dexter can't handle it that I'm in here.
Out.
He's fine. He won't hurt her.
He's not allowed to be around other people.
He won't. Oh.
No, Mom, get him out. Dexter, out.
He's just gonna stand here.
Get out, dog. You're not my dog. Get out of my room. Get your butt gone. Will you get him out?
Dex, come on, buddy. He's like, but my mom. That's my mom. You gonna love on the baby? Okay, get your big butt. No, you can't lay on her. Dexter. You can't lay on her. Yeah. Poor Dex, I know. He's like.
This was the only litter box they had there.
She's so cute. I know Kenzie is so protective of her babies. You got a litter box? Oh, that's a sifting one. Oh, you cheated.
It's the only one they had. They were completely set
That's
out
cool,
of
though.
everything. Even the cat food. I barely got that one. That was the last one they had.
Does it have a lid?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
That's
You got
okay.
2 pans.
It comes with a pan.
It goes like this, just like this.
But what does that one do?
It's the same. You got 2 pans. You got 2 pans.
It comes with it. It was literally clipped together.
Oh, yeah. How does that work?
They shifting tray between boxes.
Fill stacked boxes with litter.
Oh!
What? Oh, you dump it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it goes like this. Interesting. Well, I'll be darned.
Didn't have any with litter.
I'll be a genius. You're going to have litter all over your bedroom. Don't mind us. We're all blonde over here. There you go.
That's your little litter box. Now you better freaking use it. Not peanut butter.
All right, y'all. Say bye to the kitty. I'll give you guys updates on the sick kitty.
I got pizzas.
Did she have ear mites? Did they check her ears or anything?
Yeah.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, good baby.
They were more concerned about her paw and her
She's
finger.
purring. You have that same litter box? Okay. We have one of those. Well, Sis has got it in her bedroom ready to go.
I'm gonna grab a keep that.
Oh, all right, y'all. Vicky,
Hi, baby.
Dexter runs the show for those that don't know or that are new here. This is Dexter.
No, you're leaving
Dexter
my phone.
is the biggest baby in the household. He runs the entire place. He talks a lot. He's a big crybaby.
It's hot.
He's the biggest baby
Okay.
ever. We've got 3 other cats and 2 dogs. She didn't like that kiss. I know. She was like, get out of my face. She's not used to people in her face. She's not used to having attention or anything, y'all. All right, y'all. Maybe we'll finish this tomorrow because we didn't get through it all the chaoticness. But oh, thank you. Kenzie bought pizza. Look at you guys. I don't even have to cook dinner. Look at.
It was Kyle's idea.
Oh, Kyle did that? Okay, Kyle. Kyle's like,
I'll take care of dinner. Don't worry about that.
Kyle's cooking dinner.
Especially Pansy.
Kyle's cooking dinner. Smiles, I'm sending you huge hugs. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, yes, he is. It's ironic. He absolutely is. Kyle is one hell of a man. Kyle is a blessing for sure. Kyle got the email. Oh, he figured it out, Revival. That's how we get emailed pizzas. You just have a Kenzie and send her to the store. That's how we email pizzas. There you go. Figured it out. Winner, winner, winner. Is this the Ratchet channel? Lisa, sometimes we definitely get Ratchet over here. That's for sure. We definitely get Ratchet over here sometimes. Yeah, we could claim that title sometimes. Not always, but we can claim that. We can do a little bit of whatever you want. All right, y'all. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you sometime this weekend. Kyle and I will probably see you guys sometime this weekend for just a bullshit chat, maybe on the other channel. But I will try to get back on here and do the rest of it. Lisa, bless your heart. Bless you. Do you need a blessing and an amen? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, everybody. And come back when you can't stay so long. All right, y'all. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
She's not litter box trained.